Hey, howdy, everybody. Welcome back. Hello to EU Friendly Hour stream here at nearly the tail end of Mega May. Welcome to Hair in My Mouth. Welcome to already just a preview of things to come. Mega Man X6, the hair in the mouth of Mega Man games. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope the weekend has been treating y'all well. Yes, it is time. It is time to end this part of it. I have been diligently grinding away to prepare for today, and I could not be more well prepared in every way other than willpower, because I have thoughts about this game. I have many thoughts about this game, but I'm going to hold on to them for now because, as you may have noticed, I am currently flying solo. Yes, we will have Voleno here for the finale of this, but I am giving him some time to attend to some chores. So it's just you and me. It's just us guys. It's just us. We can just hang out for a little bit, which I suppose means I should come up with something to talk about. Lucky for you, I already have that. So I have mentioned that I am in the midst of working on a show. It is an all puppet rendition of Shakespeare's Hamlet called Sockspear, and it's been an absolute blast working on it. I'm having so much fun, and yesterday was our puppet and costume building day. So I hung out with my friends for a few hours yesterday, and we did some crafts. And I thought that I would share with y'all the cast of Sockspear's Hamlet. I can show you some of the ridiculous stuff we have made for this show, which is an accurate portrayal and retelling of Hamlet, where it is the original script. It is a heavily edited script, but it is the original script. We're not changing anything about the story, but we are doing it with these things. And when I say things, you're gonna get well, I can't prepare you for what you're about to see. Yeah. So this is our Bernardo, who is a minor character, mostly, at least for our purposes and how we've cut the script. He's mostly serves to kind of provide exposition to other characters. But if you're not familiar with Hamlet, shocking. It's kind of impossible to avoid. But in case you need a primer, Hamlet is the story of a prince whose father dies under mysterious circumstances, and within 2 months of his death, his mother remarries his brother, so his now deceased father's brother. And he is trying to get to the bottom of it, trying to figure out this can't have happened like this. Looks like Dynamo. You're not too far off. And so he goes through all of these whole things. He pretends to be crazy until he does actually go crazy. He stages a play to reenact what he believes to be how his father was killed, to try to get a rise out of the now sitting king. And because it's Shakespeare, it ends with everybody fucking dying. So there you go. Sorry, spoiler alert for a 400-year-old story, but it is a classic. I personally, I'm not really that much of a Shakespeare fan. there are some pieces of his that I do enjoy. But for the most part, I would not consider myself really a Shakespeare head. That said, I do love Hamlet. Hamlet is my favorite of all of his scripts, the ones that all of his plays, the ones that I've actually read. And mostly because it was the one that I had to do like the most work on in high school for my World Lit class. We spent, I think, like a whole quarter working just on analyzing Hamlet. And it made me appreciate Shakespeare a lot more. The other nice benefit is that it finally like cracked the language for me. Because one of the things, you know, about Shakespeare is obviously it is written in a very specific type of prose, which wasn't even accurate to like how people actually naturally spoke. But for the purposes of theater, it was very flowery, very, very poetic. And that is, it's dense. It is very dense, and it can be very difficult for anyone really, but particularly modern audiences, to just translate what the hell people are saying. It's not, I do not think it is completely obfuscated. I think it is just a matter of just kind of learning to listen to the fullness of a sentence so that you can then kind of rearrange everything back into an order that makes sense for you. But honestly, it is a lot more straightforward than I think people initially suspect. And a lot of that has to do with how it is performed. There are not a lot of people who perform Shakespeare very well. And there are many different schools of thought about this. I am of the belief that Shakespeare works best in a modern setting when people throw away the fucking iambic pentameter bullshit part of it. Like the people who try to lean in really hard on syllable counts and punctuation, that is the stuff that ends up coming off as very slow and very impenetrable. Like truly, like, what the hell is going on? I am so bored. You can use all those same words, but with modern inflection and intention, and it can sound way more conversational, and it can, and I feel like that really lends itself to people understanding what's going on. Like suddenly your brain can start filling in context clues. If you don't understand the language entirely, you sure as hell can understand someone's body language. You can understand certain blocking. You can understand if someone shoves someone while saying thous and forsooths or whatever. You can piece it together, you know, and it takes that. It takes that kind of modern telling and performance of it in order for it to make sense. So I do encourage you. I do think that Hamlet, especially if you can find like an abridged, like a trimmed Hamlet, because every Shakespeare play needs to be trimmed. Literally all of them. there are so many that spend a very, very long time with like C and D plots and a lot of political stuff that ultimately is kind of distracting from the overall like thrust of the narrative. It's kind of, you know, things like Game of Thrones and stuff like that operate, or Lord of the Rings especially, you know, like they kind of operate on that sort of foundation of, we're going to tell this story, but we're also going to set up like the entirety of the world around everything, and it's really not necessary. So, you know, go out there and look out for stuff, you know, and if you're going to find yourself in Vegas in about 3 weeks, go to the Fallout Fringe Festival and come see Sockspear, where you can see this fucked up little guy tell people about a ghost he saw. Moving on, then of course we have King Claudius. This is our very subtle puppet that we have for him. The incestuous uncle who has moved in on Hamlet's mom and become king mere months after the death of his own brother. So fun thing about this puppet. So this is it's just a like a thin like rubber head. There's no puppet underneath this. Underneath this is arm. It's literally just a hand puppet. But it stretches super crazy. And the idea of putting an ermine cape and a crown on that thing, we couldn't not do it. It's too goddamn funny on its own. This is Gertrude. This is Hamlet's mother, the queen. And this is all like made from scratch. The puppet isn't. So I should clarify that Bernardo is the only puppet that we have made outright. You are going to see kind of a family of this style of puppet that's actually from Amazon. You'll see him in a second, but we have used another one of these puppets, an orange one, for the show, the musical that I wrote, Peppy Piper's Playpen, is a Dippy monster, whose kind of whole thing is he just kind of talks like this, and he's pretty brash and pretty crass, but he's been in showbiz for a long time. Oh my God, he's been in the business for a long time. And yeah, you know, he's the kind of guy who forgets that you can't say fuck in front of the kids. Ah shit, oh sorry, oh fuck, oh damn it, oh shit. That's kind of his role. So we are now taking the character of that character and having him play Hamlet. This is all subtext. You don't necessarily need to know this, but this is how we are playing it. Here's our ghost. I didn't think to grab the video for it, but the mouth does move and the arms flap. So it is very it is very PS2 graphics physics. It's hilarious. Here's our boy Hamlet. Here he is with this is so he himself does not have this massive giant hand. That is actually a human being's hand that we have wrapped in a glove. That we used this for a gag in Peppy Piper's, and it turned out that it worked well for the photo shoot that we were doing for this. But yeah, this is our main boy. This is Horatio. Horatio is Hamlet's friend. Who Horatio kind of serves as the voice of the audience, insofar that he's the one that Hamlet kind of like tells his plans to. Horatio fills Hamlet in on what's going on, and Horatio also like addresses the audience pretty directly at certain points. We are really playing that aspect of him up, where he is now just this very panicky sort of like almost child who is just like stuck in the middle of this very bloody conflict, and he doesn't understand why or how come nobody will stop. I love what our friend, the cast member who's playing this, what she is doing with this role, because it's fantastic. This is Laertes. Laertes is kind of Hamlet's rival, sort of. They are well, everyone's cousins, I suppose, but Laertes, we kind of trimmed a lot of him from the script. He spends most of the time of the story in another country, not really affecting the story directly, but he basically comes flying back home after a bunch of bad news has reached him, and boy, does he want Hamlet to pay for all of it. He's basically led astray by Claudius of kind of what has transpired, and he kind of blames Hamlet for everything that went bad while he was gone. And this is his sister Ophelia, who is Hamlet's love interest. She's the daughter. She's Laertes' brother, and she's kind of like she is a princess, but she's like a princess on like the wrong side of the line kind of a thing. So it's one of these things where she does have like a high seating in society, but not really in terms of the politics of the castle itself. Ophelia has a bad time. Ophelia has a bad time in the play. I'll put it that way. And this is her dad, Polonius. This puppet, again, we already had, thanks to one of our other cast members. It was made by some puppet maker lady that he met, I think, a couple years ago or something. This guy is a nightmare. And I adore him. But Polonius is a real shithead. Polonius is kind of like the conspirator, worm tongue of everything. He's an absolute looker. And this is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, a pair of marionettes that we have decided to make no changes to. These are also Hamlet's friends, but these guys are sent for specifically by Claudius to spy on Hamlet. So they are kind of like pseudo villains in the whole thing. And yeah, that is our cast of characters. It seems ridiculous and it is goofy as hell, but god damn it, every time we do something a little bit new with this, it is so much fun and reaffirms how badly we want to be doing this. So this kicks off in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks from today. 3 weeks from today, actually. It's getting there, but there is a lot more work to do and lots of rehearsing to do. But that's what I've been up to in the times where I've not been playing Mega Man X6. Thus, the times I've been happy. And now it is time to move on from happy and get into the real shit. I have seen the message. This is happening. Oh, God. Prepare thyselves for what is about to happen. Boy, do I have information. And I will say, before I call him, I have not given Voleno any real, no specifics informations. Other than a couple little details. So we're about to get into it. Let's get him in here. Oh, Mr. Navigator. Phone call for you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
Everything actually worked.
It actually worked. First thing. First try.
First try. Woohoo.
Woohoo. Woohoo indeed. The sound of the stream.
Yeah, this is the happiest it's gonna get, huh?
This is, yeah. Which was already less happy than the last happiest that it got on round one.
Oh yeah.
So
let's see. I am sharing my face.
I see you are sharing your face. We're gonna press this button and see what happens. Bazinga.
Woohoo.
You gotta love it when it works first try. I think it might finally, as long as I just never ever touch the Discord window ever again.
You love jinxing things, don't you? All right. Well, we'll see for X7.
I have no choice. I have no choice but to call out the positive things, because I'm aware of the comedy potential for when it goes bad.
Right.
So in a way,
in
a way, it's a double bluff jinx.
Speaking of, I see you have recorded some things.
I have. Yeah. So yeah, you guys can't see it, but Voleno was looking at a folder here that contains a couple of screenshots. Because here's what happened. Last night,
Right.
starting around 8:30 or so, I started gathering parts in X6. I told you all I was going to be doing some off-stream grinding, some backtracking to get all of the extra parts and everything that we could get. We still have 2 Mavericks to hunt, and then the gate / Sigma stages, whatever. But I wanted to get all the other gathering stuff done. The next time by the time I actually looked at the clock again, it was 2 in the morning.
Oh my God.
I grinded so goddamn long last night. And this game's version of backtracking is truly the worst that it has ever been. And on top of just backtracking for parts, there is the grinding for nightmare souls. Which are what?
Wait.
And you
What do you
need
need those for?
You need those to be able to actually have slots to equip the parts. So it's not enough to just save all the Reploids. No. You then also need to have enough nightmare points to actually open up slots to equip those parts that you get from saving the Reploids. Guess how many souls it takes to unlock the 5th slot?
1,000.
Multiply that by 10.
10,000.
Yep. Now subtract 1.
9,999.
That is how many souls it takes to be able to fully equip 5 parts as X. Or 0. So folks,
you just actually can't play both characters.
oh, I mean, you can. You can if you want to. Because folks, this is what I've been up to.
Oh my goodness.
This is the save file. This is what it looks like now. This is all 8 armor pieces. You will see I've collected all of the limited parts, all of the X specific parts, all of the 0 specific parts, and I am only missing 2 of the normal parts. I have done so goddamn much in this game, and I need it to be very clear. I did not have any fun doing any of it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, honestly. Wait, so did you somehow manage to do that without doing the other 2 stages?
Yes. Yes, I did.
How?
So that gets into some of the other stuff that you just saw. So I'm going to very quickly type through all this now. I don't want to spoil anything. So first thing that happens, and this is why I wanted you here for this, so I could explain kind of what happens. So just like in Mega Man X5, Mega Man X5 has the whole like Enigma weapon thing and then the space shuttle thing, and there's a random chance that it could whatever skip you to the end of the game and everything, right?
Right.
It turns out there are 2 ways to trigger a similar effect in this game. The first one being that when you go through the stages, there are these blue crystals. If you jump into a blue crystal, it takes you to an alternate path.
Yeah.
In those alternate path stages, not only are there other Reploids that you can rescue, there are
cool.
so you have to go to them. The armor pieces are in those, so you have to go to them. You can fight Hymax. That's how you fight him.
The greatest.
Now, I'm sorry to say this, chat, but you missed it because I did the Hymax fight. It is one of the most annoying fights in the entire series. And on top of that, I actually reset my game without saving because when you fight Hymax, that counts as jumping to the end.
What?
So it unlocks the gate stages. It unlocks the final stages. Just like if you fire the Enigma weapon and it succeeds early, you can skip all the Mavericks and just go to the end of the game. So the same thing happens if you beat Hymax.
Okay.
So I had like a panic moment of, oh shit, did I just like fuck up being able to see the rest of the game or whatever? So I restarted and then avoided fighting him.
Right.
So it's like, all right, I'm just going to grind out for parts. I'm going to grind out the Nightmare Souls. When you reach 3,000 souls, you get this exclusive cutscene.
Oh.
In which
Okay.
In which Aaliyah, and I'm going to try to truncate this down as best as I can, because they say this over the course of like 30 text boxes, and most of them repeat themselves because it's Mega Man X6. She basically explains that she actually used to work with Gate.
Oh. Well, I knew that, but all right.
And in the time that she was working with Gate, they did experiments together to basically like try to make like a new breed of Reploids.
Uh-huh.
Now, that went against the wishes of the boss, who was an unnamed character. They simply just say our boss.
Okay. Yeah.
And Aaliyah straight up admits to committing a Reploid genocide with Gate on all of the robots that they created.
What?
Yeah. So they just summarily executed all of the low-level Reploids that they had made as part of Gate's whole experiment for trying to create like a perfect robot world.
Cool.
Yeah, Aaliyah, you will see here on this screen, uses the phrase she was just following orders.
Oh my goodness.
So really, really good stuff. So since that happened, the entire Nightmare program, I will just read this. The Nightmare is that very revenge on those who didn't appreciate him. Now I know.
Huh?
Now, clearly there's some translation stuff going on here. Clearly there's some translation stuff going on. But basically, the whole Nightmare virus thing is the result of Gate's gone crazy as a result of no one will just let him do his fun science experiments.
Oh. I thought they were... Well, that seems to imply that they're practically like the ghosts of all the experiments he murdered. Is that what they're trying to get at?
No. What they are using is that because the Sigma virus turned into the Nightmare virus through Zero, the virus has now become so potent and so powerful that he is harnessing it now to just subjugate all Reploids.
Oh.
So
as one does.
So any and all existing Reploids, which is how the whole, basically it's giving narrative reasons for why the rescuing Reploid thing is a mechanic in the game.
Right.
Is that if the Nightmare virus goes across them, and that's why they are dead permanently if they catch them, if you don't get to them in time.
Yeah.
Because they are permanently turned into Mavericks and then need to be deleted.
Yeah. Retired, as they say. Yes.
But good news, because X vows that he won't accept no more sacrifice of Reploids.
Wait, so he won't not respect or like accept no more, or
yeah? So I'm not sure whose side. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on whose side X is on. But
yeah. I don't think he knows either, honestly.
Yeah, he's too busy being off model in the background there to to get his sentences
I think
correct.
He is.
He's never been, his torso has never been the same width as his neck. That's new.
Well, I guess the story just goes to show it's not the first time somebody with blonde hair and blue eyes has said they were just following orders. So
yep.
So we move on.
Yeah, in service of a madman doing crazy medical experiments. So yeah, good stuff. All
really
right.
Not the first time.
So here's the thing: is when you get this cutscene, it has the exact same effects as if you had beat Hymax.
Right.
So it unlocks it unlocks the gate stages. So whether you beat Hymax or whether you gather 3,000 souls, it unlocks the gate stages. It does not prevent you from going back and beating the other Mavericks. So we are going to do that.
Okay.
But it does mean that it is literally impossible. Well, not impossible. There's no way to like grind out all of the stuff before facing the gate stuff without kind of naturally incurring a way to skip to the end.
Okay.
So however you go about it, you're always going to see the gate stages unlock earlier than you want them to. Either you beat all 8 stages and now you have to do all the backtracking, or you try to do the backtracking before you finish the stages, or you beat high max randomly. And any of those ways is going to unlock the final stages. So I stopped worrying about it and I just went back to grinding.
Right.
Now,
do you actually want to beat high max or what?
Well, here's the thing. I can no longer beat high max because once the gate stages unlock and you need to start grinding for nightmare souls, you might be wondering, wow, 9,999 souls. Well, you only have 3,000 now. How are you going to get 6,900 more of those? Well, you're going to do that by facing off with our best friend Dynamo, who shows the fuck back up in this game.
I knew he did.
I
knew he did. Because it's like, well, he never said he was dead, so it's like he just kind of left.
So here's, well, guess what? That maintains true for the entirety of his appearance in this game.
Oh.
What Dynamo does is Dynamo replaces High Max. Okay. And replaces him permanently. So you can go into the same stage over and over and over again and just grind this dude out. And the way that he works is that you hit him with his weakness, which is meteor or whatever, the one that shoots vertically. So of course it's the most annoying weapon in the whole game. You hit him with that, and then you have to hit him with a buster shot while he's reacting to that, and he will drop extra nightmare souls for you.
Well, that's convenient.
So from Dynamo alone, you can grind out around 600 souls.
Like per run?
Per run.
Huh.
Yeah, per fight, you can grind out 600.
Yeah, that's
if you then if you then leverage the nightmare effect system, which it turns out I was mistaken about. The way that it works, and if someone else said this, or if you said this, I apologize. In my defense, it's stupid.
Right.
There is always a nightmare effect in every stage, always.
Yeah.
What the red indicates on the stage select screen, when they turn red, that means that the nightmare effect has changed based on whatever stage you just left. So if you game over out of a stage, if you manually exit, or if you manually escape out of a stage, if you've beaten the Maverick already, or if you beat the Maverick, if you go back to the stage select screen by any means, that stage that you leave affects 2 other stages every time, and it's set which stage affects what. So case in point, if you do, this is how much I was doing this, man.
You've become an expert.
If you do big turtle boy, big green gem turtle shell guy, if you do his stage and then leave, that then makes wind show up in Commander Yarmark stage and Ground Scaravich's stage. If you do Metal Shark Player's stage, which is the crushing thing, that affects Ground Scaravich's stage. And instead of wind, now there will be just random like floating boxes that block your paths and can crush you.
Wow.
The individual flying nightmare enemies, the DNA octopus guys, they drop soul pickups every time the effect changes. And Ground Scaravich's stage is the best stage to grind it out on because the only enemy that ever spawns there are those guys. So the method of grinding Mega Man X6, here you go, folks, for those of you who need this.
Don't need it. Go on.
Go into whatever the turtle's name, I forgot, Inzoi Amari, whatever the fuck it is. Go into his stage and then exit. Then go into Scaravich's stage, grind it out, get Hope. Oh yeah, because also the 4 places that you teleport to in Scaravich's stage, those are randomized.
Yeah.
Which meant that I needed to play through his stage like 6 times before the heart container showed up.
That's so evil.
Grind out through his stage until you get the room that teleports you to the alt location, and then fight Dynamo at that alt location, making sure that you hit him with a weakness and then a buster shot so that he drops the extra souls. He does that 3 times per fight. With that method, you can get 1,000 souls per run.
Oh.
And then you have to go and then so that's what I did. And then also all of the oh yeah, and then after you do that, then go into Metal Shark player stage, exit, go back into Grand Central, and then just keep doing that. You just do that as many times as you need to.
Huh. How many times did you need to do that?
I think I fought Dynamo like 8 times last night. And that was on top of all of the other stage revisits for the armor pieces and the heart containers and the Reploids and the parts where like I had to where I just like reset the entire game. We'll just reset the game, not the whole game, but just reset the game without saving because I missed rescuing a Reploid before they were captured. There was at least 2 instances where I like fell in a pit or hit spikes, and while the screen was fading to black, the nightmare
it captured
them, and that's counted.
So stupid.
And the worst one of all, truly the worst one of all, is in Infinity Mahjong or whatever the fuck his character's name is. In his stage, there are 3 Reploids in a row and a nightmare enemy just on top of the one in the middle.
Okay.
Literally impossible.
That's so stupid. It's like, it's actual torture.
It's actual torture. So that one's dead. That one's dead forever. Yeah. I don't fucking care. Yeah. I have all the parts that I need in order to beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I did.
So you've done every stage, but you haven't beat every map.
Correct. And I thought that you would enjoy this, is that there is an achievement for beating Dynamo for the first time called the comeback nobody asked for.
I mean, honestly, though, yeah. Really, they didn't really need him around.
The hell just happened to my setup? There we go.
I can't imagine people were really clamoring to have him back. But, I mean, he didn't die, so I guess we'll just use this sprite again.
Yeah, exactly. So I am so tired, man.
And that was last night.
That was last night. So that's why it was just like, you know, like when you messaged me this morning, I was just like, oh, good. He still wants to do it because I want to be done with this. I want this to be over.
I feel the same because I feel like if we were to put it off like any longer, it would just be hanging over your head and you just
until Thursday.
Until Thursday.
Because I literally do not have a night free after this. My next 3 nights are all filled. So yeah, it's like, oh, thank God. Because yeah.
No.
I just want it over. And
it needs to be done.
Yeah. And I am in a similar position as to where I was in X8, where with X8 I did a bunch of grinding off stream and then came back so fucking overpowered that stream was over in like an hour and a half. This will probably be a little longer, but I am damage boosting my way through the rest of this game. Like, fuck it.
I'm so sorry that you think that it's going to be over in an hour and a half. So
I literally just said it might be longer.
I'm so sorry that you think this is the same situation as X8 because if you can even say that you are overpowered, you do not understand what's about to happen.
Well, let's not spend any longer putting that off. Let's just discover it now in this moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. We're gonna say goodbye to the tunes.
We'll see if any of that mattered whatsoever.
Oh no, I am not okay. I'm really not okay. I had such a good fun day yesterday making puppets with my friends, and then I came home and grinded out the worst Mega Man game for 5 goddamn hours.
Yep.
That's what I did.
I genuinely think that there are aspects of this that will make you appreciate X7 in a similar way to like how we played X7 a bit and then played X8.
I promise you, and you can mark my words right now, this game will rank lower than 7.
Oh yeah. I absolutely believe it. Because even with all of the things that I had, like, obviously, you know, we know that X7 is not flawless. Everybody talks crap about that game forever. However, I think it gets a bad rap purely because people have blocked out mentally how bad X6 is.
Yeah.
And perhaps they didn't even get a chance to play this the way that you are expected to play it. Maybe they just rushed to the end. Maybe they just didn't really engage with it that much at all. Maybe they didn't finish it like I did. I never finished this game. And it's just like, I had genuine reason not to want to.
Yeah.
I probably never will. I don't think I'll ever want to go back and finish this game.
It's not worth it. Because like here's the thing is that even if it wasn't just a ridiculous amount of grinding and backtracking to do, and it is, it's not fun. The game isn't fun. It's just annoying. Mm-hmm. Everything is annoying. They fill the screen with enemies just all over the place. Everything does damage to you. But you can see like with the armor and stuff that I have. So I have, not only do I have so this is the blade armor here, which has a, God. So the way that this blade armor works, the whole thing about it is the dash on it. And what it does is it changes the air dash so that it now holds in the air. And
it's so silly.
And if you don't think that has thrown off so much of my shit.
No, I absolutely do. I know 100% that's going to kill you. I know exactly where it's going to kill you too.
So I have already needed to use it in multiple locations in order to get the rest of the item stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, also, Hymax doesn't say anything interesting. Dynamo doesn't say anything interesting. Gate, when you unlock the stages, there's a little cutscene, and he's like, "Oh, good job, X. Come find me." Like, I promise you guys, you've missed no. There's part of me that kind of feels bad because there was a lot of stuff that did happen in the grinding, but I promise you guys, none of it was interesting or fun.
I absolutely believe you. If you are really that torn up about it, we can sit and watch the cutscenes voluntarily.
No. Shield Sheldon! I thought it was you. Voleno, can you read this character and just do no voice?
Sure.
I'm very sorry about the case. If only I could have been there in time.
Don't be. I couldn't fulfill my role as a bodyguard. That's all.
You had been protecting the professor. When the professor became a maverick, there was no other way. Our officers misinterpreted your action, and you were hunted as a maverick.
Shut up. Sorry, you said it was me. I'm sorry. Keep going.
And then you retired yourself.
You reached the age of 67.
Oh, God, is that an
Probably
option?
68.
That was so unfortunate.
I couldn't prevent the professor from becoming a maverick. I failed to protect. Why am I just saying everything you just said? I failed to protect him.
Because no one says anything interesting, and they just. God. Yes, thank you, Honorai.
Literally just shoot him.
Oh.
But I'm going to fulfill the duty as a bodyguard now. He gave me a second chance and a second shell. I'll protect him, even though I may have to sacrifice my life for it. Come on, X. Just die already.
And so then the video game happens, and
He's level 4.
he's level 4.
Watch out.
Yeah, so as you level up,
It is so it travels so far. Like the air dash is like crazy.
well, okay, so I do have 2 dash parts also equipped. So
Right, that's what I would have needed in order to
do it without, yeah,
that beat the game.
yeah,
basically.
yes,
Wow, that really just rockets him over there. Huh?
yeah. So I can like charge the thing up and then just like,
That's so funny. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be doing that.
oh yeah, no, like everything else about this game, it feels like untested, and he literally outruns the camera when you use it.
Yeah. That's all right.
Anyway, Bazinga.
Bazinga. Well, that was nothing.
Yep. So I should have done this earlier, but I'll show what parts I'm using here.
Right.
Yeah, so my hunter rank is yeah, I don't know why they always use Blitz Wolffang or whatever the fuck his name is. It's always just his picture for the Maverick thing.
You know, that could very well just be a bug. And you're supposed to put everyone's portrait in there, but it just only loads.
Here's another one that I didn't realize. How would you spell overwrite?
Not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like a playwright? Like
Overwrite.
overwrite. It's over, right?
It's over. God, I wish it was overwrite.
Okay.
All right.
And now, what is a Maginion? Your guess is as good as mine, but I still think best stage music.
Great.
Because it just sounds like a WWE intro for some reason.
Terrific. So the parts I'm using are Hyper Dash, which makes your air dash and your dash jump super fucking crazy.
I bet I probably let whatever thing that has that die,
Yep.
and then I just never got it.
Shock Buffer is just an additional half damage. So between
Right.
that and the armor, I now take quarter damage from everything because fuck this game. D Barrier doubles your invincibility time after taking damage. So again, fuck this game. You have Jumper and Speedster. Speedster makes your walk speed faster, and Jumper makes you jump a little bit higher. So you would need
it turns
to
it into Mega Man X4.
exactly. So you need to like combine Hyper Dash and Jumper basically to get past the stuff that you've mentioned before. But I'm gonna Super Recover doubles all of your health pickup items.
Right.
But I'm gonna use Buster Plus, which adds a +1 to Buster damage.
Ooh.
Which I know is huge, but honestly, anything that makes this go faster, I'm taking it.
I mean, gigantic, really.
Yeah.
However, also, what does the other armor that you're probably not going to use do?
So the Shadow Armor, we use for one stage and one stage only, and I genuinely don't know what its other uses are.
Okay. All right. Jeez.
But it eliminates your ability to use. It's just like the Gaia armor in 5, where you can't use other special weapons.
Yeah.
So instead, what it does, it just cranks up the damage on the saber. And I think it lets you do like it lets you stick to walls. And I actually don't know if it has spike immunity or if it's like in specific cases it has spike immunity or something. There's the thing where you can like reverse your gravity or something and like leap up and like stick to ceilings or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think it's purely like a traversal thing.
Yeah.
So there's kind of not really any use for it.
And then there are also these limited parts. So you can equip 4 parts, whether they're normal or X parts. You can use any combination of them, and then 1 limited part. The limited part you have to trigger manually. So I've just used Life Recover, which is basically a 3rd sub tank.
Yeah.
Because the other ones are like, do a little more damage for a little bit. It's just like, fuck, no.
Yeah. Not really much of a reason to do all that. There is. I don't really remember. Well, I know that this one had like another spiral stage thingy.
Yep. It is time for another perspective nightmare.
Yep.
And an ever-present stage boss.
Oh, yeah. That's actually not general.
So you can see with that with that hyper dash, like look how fucking fast my jumps are now.
Yeah.
And there, we're already at like the halfway.
Nice. It kind of looks like that thing from Marvel. Sorry, it doesn't narrow it down, I know.
I was literally about to say. Oh, what?
The Juggernaut, I think.
Do you mean a Sentinel? Well, I guess he does. He does kind of look like Juggernaut, doesn't it?
Sentinel. Yeah.
Sentinel is like the giant purple robots from X-Men.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, are you serious? There was.
Wow. Do you care? Oh, you can jump. Oh, okay, you can dash.
Yeah, I can dash up, and
that.
you better believe I care, because fuck this, because like,
yeah.
I got everything else. Why wouldn't I? Oh, I need to. Yeah, I meant to show you the rescue screen.
I mean, yeah, you can show me after. Well, you can show the stream. I'll look too. I don't actually care.
Yeah, I know.
Genuinely.
So that's an alt path.
Oh, okay. I just want to see how the final stages go, and if it is as bad as I even remember.
Well, I have successfully collected all of the important Reploids.
Okay. Right. Not the ones that Gate wants to, subjugate.
Yeah.
Because he only wants the low grade ones.
Right.
Ew.
Oh, good. A slime monster.
Someone.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you go for it. Okay. Whatever you were doing, I wasn't doing that.
Someone harmless. Infinity Maginian. You are one of the investigators of the nightmares, aren't you? You seem to be hard to deal with.
No kidding.
I must cover up for the lack in ability of my other investigators. How did you come this far? Don't say you destroyed my sweet Illumina.
I destroyed such a dangerous Reploid.
No, I was still conducting a test or two on her.
Her? Okay.
I wanted to use her to destroy all of the idiots.
Okay. Jeez.
Okay, you know what? I'm on his side.
Yeah.
Bring her back.
Whatever that thing is.
We
Sure.
want load the old
I get it.
save.
Now
I'm
I'm
down.
angry. And that means you're dead.
All right, great. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. That is the most dramatic. This boss fight,
what
I
the
think,
hell
just
is-
encapsulates
What is happening?
everything about X6. Just a swarm of dumb stuff you don't want to deal with. It's just like pure volume of just.
Well, and
This
also
looks like a mistake.
also this thing doesn't work.
Doesn't this look wrong?
What is happening right now?
All right.
Why can't I hit this? Why can't I hit him with the thing anymore?
He's just
What the fuck is happening?
okay.
What is going
All right.
on?
Do you have to destroy the other stuff before? Like it genuinely looks bugged. Like it's not working.
I think it just needs to like stay on him for a while.
Okay.
Great. Anyway.
All right. That's just weird.
That was insane. Wow, Hanzo. They heard what you heard in the music.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, it does kind of sound like a Ranka.
Ranka.
Well, thank goodness now you have all the parts,
I have absolutely everything.
all the weapons,
All the heart containers.
all the problems.
All the problems. I'm assuming if there's anything that I have missed on a Reploid, it probably would have been maybe weapon energy, but I don't think so because both my weapon and life bars are equal.
Yeah.
So here's the rescue list. All 16.
Oh boy.
All 16.
One-
All 16.
One death, two missing.
One death. One missing. All 16. All 16. One missing, and one that I'm just never. Fuck them.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have expected you to do this much, so thank you. I guess.
For what it's worth, and this is not a positive for the game. I really did not need to go hunting for them. They
No.
just spread them all over the goddamn place. So you kind of just find them naturally as you're doing the rest of your item hunting.
Yeah.
It
It sort of seemed like that.
is the sprint for the 4 or 5 in the entire game, which I guess again to their credit, it's only a handful, where it's just like, how the fuck are you supposed to get to that guy in time without making a bunch of like blind leaps and just hope your hitbox nudges them or whatever, because there were plenty of those.
It just seems like I don't understand what they were doing with this.
Yeah. Well,
Because it's like,
that makes you and them.
what universe would this be fun in?
All right, gate
Right.
stages, here we go. The secret laboratory of Gate exists in a place like this? Let's move in.
Move in.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'll start packing up my things.
You're moving kind of fast.
So this is the shadow armor. It does not shoot in a straight line, so it's really good.
Super cool.
Oh my, oh, fuck it. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Yeah. And you fell in.
It's dark, but I can see some light. Can you see anything, Aaliyah? Aaliyah? Aaliyah, I've already lost the transmission. I have to go alone. Darn.
My goodness.
The fuck is this?
Yep. You did good taking that armor. Because this is genuinely how the stage is designed.
God.
Yeah.
So this would have been an absolute...
Yep.
Oh, I don't even need to... Oh, fucking...
Yeah. You don't. You don't really need to do anything.
Whatever.
You're nightmared on with the ice, I guess.
Just like everything else. Yeah, just skip it. Just skip it.
Yeah. But no, the reason why I quit this game is because I had to do this without this armor.
Yeah, this seems
So
like...
are you understanding now?
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Look, I was never ever going to be the guy who's going to like criticize you for giving up on this game. Like fucking
Yeah. No,
I get
wouldn't
it.
expect you to. You
No
have
one
played
should
it
play
way
this.
more than I have. But it's like I just look at this and I just see like disappointment. And it's like, wow. Like this, like why would this be fun? All right. Look at that. You want to take any guesses at what's happening?
Am I just supposed to just run to the other side of the room?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing, man? Fucking god damn it!
It's just there to kill you.
God.
Like, it's just there to kill you. And yeah, it's that or just pixel perfect jumps. Or, you know, that happens.
All right, I need to make sure that I understand how to use this. Oh,
it is essentially just an entire mess of insta kills and jumps that are way too long. And yeah, so
oh, good. Now I'm going too fast.
Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. You can't even do it quicker because you have to wait. But yes, if you do not have this armor, you just shouldn't do this.
Let God help you.
Yeah. And
Which is funny because apparently that is the case for stage 2, where if you bring this armor, if you bring this armor instead of
the other one,
instead of the blade armor, then you are also fucked.
Yeah. So it's essentially like I didn't get all the armor, so I didn't have any reason to want to finish this game at all.
No, I get it.
And at each boss, also, I'm pretty sure if you take the armor that makes it easier to traverse in the stage, then you're basically at weakness against the boss.
Commander Yamark's weapon in Skaravich's zone is a fucking cakewalk because it just chews through those dudes.
Yeah, no, it literally when I said the shadow armor, if you take the shadow armor here, yes, you can get to this boss, but then you have to beat this boss with the shadow armor.
Yeah.
So have fun with that.
Well, we'll see what happens, won't we?
I guess we will. You got 4 lives? All right. There's this. Now, you got any guesses as to how you're supposed to hit that? Because your guess is as good as mine, and it's waiting until that comes out. So, yeah. Obviously, there's other weapons that can
do more
hit
damage.
The center of that.
Oh God. The lack of an air dash in this thing again is like
that's basically it.
It throws you off. Like the fact that I guess they did this in X5 also. It was just every armor controls a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And it's like, stop.
I mean, they were too chicken to like put actual different characters in there, so they just made X control like a different character each time. Like, we're not going through this with Douglas or whatever. Like,
give my boy Douglas a chance.
Well, apparently Aelia can genocide a whole room of Reploids, so like, you know, maybe give her a play or two before X8. I don't know. Yeah, there's that, I guess.
Oh, good. They've awesome.
Yeah. Well,
you got to kill each one individually.
Yeah, you do. He's just firing at you, so. Again, you know, this is not like the worst boss.
No,
ever.
but again, like this is fully the result of coming in here with all of this other shit, right?
Yep.
If I was playing this vanilla mode, having not done all the other grinding and everything, like this would be an absolute nightmare.
And it was.
And
it is easier with the weapons, but like, again, this is about as far as I got.
Yeah.
And most of the time that I spent on this stage as a kid was just getting here.
Mm-hmm.
Only to see that there was a jump that I just couldn't do.
You're right.
So
and here's the thing is that with X8, I also did a crazy amount of grinding to unlock a bunch of stuff.
You didn't need to.
But no, but that's what I was going to say is that, but if I was better at the game, I think it would still be beatable on its own.
Yeah.
Without having gone through all of that other stuff that I did. But I went all out and grabbed literally everything that I could, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Solid Snake. You made it. You're superior as always. You always were at the top, Aaliyah. No, your talent was far beyond mine. You were way better at killing innocents than I was. I just diligently did as I was told. I have no agency and therefore take no responsibility in the lives that I claimed.
Cool.
And you didn't. That was the only difference. That and our hair. No matter how capable you are, the skill is nothing if it's not used properly. Ali understood that, but you didn't. Heck, shut up. You don't know these guys.
First of all, the
nation. Point of order.
First of all, a nation for only Reploids won't work. Both Reploids and humans are flawed. We can't survive without mutual aid. I believe you know the best.
Will humans rescue this damaged planet? No. They take their refuge under the ground and are helpless. Only the Reploids can do the work. Phew. Am I here right now? Am I?
This is real. Just letting you know.
Did the Reploids cause this disaster?
Yeah.
This disaster of a translation?
They did, yeah, kind of.
They're the ones, aren't they, X?
Don't let him bait you, X. That's bait.
That's bait.
That's bait.
That's just bait.
It's bait. It's just bait. Not even good quality bait.
Trolls used to be cool. I'm all right, Cygnus.
No, you're not.
Cygnus, who I guess is also in this room with us. I'll admit that Reploids are flawed and some Reploids become maverick. But you're doing... That's why I wasn't properly evaluated.
Okay.
Evaluated.
Dropping, like, are we drama dumping here? Like, what is going on? What are you doing? Are we just standing around?
We're all just standing around like a bunch of assholes. I feel confident in my recent creations. Oh, I'll tell you one little thing. I didn't get here on my ability alone. I'm a Nepo baby.
I got a small loan of $1 million.
But I got something, a golden opportunity. This debris. Guess what I picked up? Debris.
Some trash.
I thought it was just rubbish at first.
He picked up a copy of X6.
It was a piece of 0. You know how pirates have pieces of 8? Well, take it away from that. I obtained 0's DNA.
Yo, that's really awkward, Gate.
But
okay.
I felt as if I stepped in the sanctuary, and the DNA was just fabulous. It was a piece of cake to create High Max and the Nightmare. I couldn't contain my excitement. I could now create perfect. I could now create perfect and the strongest Reploids.
And the strongest. Yes.
But there's no limit to things. Look at you.
Please make the cutscene longer.
Yeah, you know what? There's a limit to my patience, Gate. Don't you know? Sure, Zero's DNA has great power and all, but it decreases if used the wrong way. Time to teach you a lesson, Gate. And then just shoots him in the fucking face. You use Zero to cause Reploid's pain. All for your own ego. I won't forgive you. Good. I've been waiting to destroy you.
But I've been waiting too.
Come on. X. Anyway, run through 3 more stages.
Yeah. We did all of that, and so I guess then he just backdashes like
then he
backdashed
backdashed out of the
screens
room.
away. and he's just like,
hey.
Gonna go stand on my mark here. Bye.
All right, then it says here I exit stage right.
Was that a phone call? Like what was that? I mean, I guess at the time it could have been a Skype.
It could have been a lot of things. It could have been maybe a TV broadcast in the middle.
Like way sooner.
Unfortunately, that is the one thing that is not an option.
Yeah. Well, yeah, have fun.
Okay.
Can you do that? Because I don't know. Making the dash longer actually works against you.
Mm-hmm. So the longer you hold it down, the further it goes, which again,
awkward. Just awkward.
Does not feel right at all.
Just awkward.
Oh, fun fact, these floating rocks and balls, not the nightmare condition in Scaravich's stage. It's just how it is. They did that on purpose.
Uh-huh. And all of these nightmares, they're just meant to be here. They're literally stacked on top of each other because they could not find more space on the screen. They had to duplicate.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my favorite. Oh, all the hits are here.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this was the stage I quit on. It's like, that was too much. I mean, obviously not here, but
yeah.
it is another case where I think it's not that you can't beat the boss with with the shadow armor.
More. Why would you want to?
It's more like, yeah, just, you know.
Fucking goddamn it.
Again, it's like you can say overpowered all you want, but most of the things you have to avoid are insta kills. So like, you know, does a fourth of damage? No, it doesn't. Well, it just kills you.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, is that it's not even so much about.
Like, you can get to the places where you could benefit from that, but unfortunately, it's like,
oh god damn it.
Oh yeah, I remember this part too. Because I remember trying to beat that thing.
If I just skip enough stuff.
Yeah. Well, you can't skip these things, really. It is just agonizing.
Please, 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 please. I'm fine.
Yeah. Maybe the MR option. I don't know. Something else, just not.
Awesome. It was facing the wrong way when I did that.
Whoops.
Kick ass. Oh, it's so good that they get to keep moving when time is paused.
Yup. Kind of crazy, actually.
God damn this.
Don't you love how there's just enemies respawning on top of you while that's happening, too? It's kind of cool, I think. And no, you're not done with a section like this, because there's another one. And that will kill you at the top.
Fucking god damn it! Come on, man!
So that would be really convenient if you could just stand there, but no, you just actually can't. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm on to you now, game. So I can just skip to here first.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that part.
Die.
Oh my god!
Die.
God!
It's like perfectly formulated to be frustrating. Waiting in the air for 3 business days for an updash.
For anything to happen.
It's like, oh, okay, I understand what it is. He needs to be moving like a little for it to seem like there's
for it
momentum
to indicate what's
still.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's not. He's just frozen. And yeah, that's just that. You know, do you like these totems?
I'm gonna jump through a window.
You already did. It's done. You actually just already did.
Ooh.
Oh, good thing you have 45 lives.
That's not lives.
I've never understood why it makes the life counter disappear right there when you're it's never done that. Usually it's still underneath. I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, god damn. Everything about this is such a pain in the ass.
Look, I'm gonna say something that might not be the greatest thing to say, but it has been at least 20 years since this game came out. I really hope that the person who made this stage is having a bad day. Like, I just really hope that the stage designers, like whoever they were at the time, I hope that it's not their greatest day. Specifically today. Because it's been 20 years. They might not understand why it's happening. But just this day in particular, I want it to be bad for them. They're not going to know. They're not going to know it's being wished upon them by people overseas.
That they'll never meet. They'll never even know existed.
surely they don't obsessively watch every single X6 stream and then they're gonna like reply under the tweet.
Could you imagine?
They're gonna reply under the tweet like, all right, well, this was my magnum opus. Yeah, no, it's not even like Stubbs toe on a Lego. I just want it like they just have like a poor taste in their mouth. And they can't understand where it's coming from.
I'll tell you what, that double time invincibility thing is fucking so important. So important.
Well, anyway, I asked if you wanted to beat High Max or not, so.
Yep. Yeah, so good news, guys. You get to see it anyway.
Yep.
And this fight has the single worst mechanic in any Mega Man game. Hands down. I am calling High Max the worst design fight.
Data-wise, I've surpassed you. There's
By the
no
way, you haven't
chance.
fought Gate yet, so
for-
you can't get to claim that.
There's no chance for me to lose.
No, but this is, having already
You're gonna
fought this
see.
guy once.
You're gonna see.
Are you still babbling about things like that? I just have to win. Oh, mercifully short.
The one time X wants to skip cutscenes.
All right, I'm just gonna let him kill me so that I don't have to just worry for the rest of the fight. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Max.
What? Hi, Max. And there's Max.
And there he is.
We're sorry this character shares your likeness. We're going to have to kill him now. It's got nothing to do. It's not personal. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while. So what is it that you're saying is the worst mechanic?
You know what's funny
the
is
fact
that
that
he doesn't do this perma shield bullshit the first time you face him.
Right.
In fact, I'm now wondering, does he ever put the shields down or? Oh, God damn it.
Okay.
So that's the mechanic. I'm pausing to explain it. You have to hit him
Okay.
with a full charge buster shot. That does no damage.
Right.
While he is flashing, you then have to hit him with any special weapon. And then that does damage.
Cool.
The worst fucking mechanic. There has never been a boss in any of these games that's required you to do that.
Yep.
And now in this refight, he just gets this fucking shield that I just lasts for just all eternity.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I guess it just doesn't count as a full buster shot for whatever reason. So cool. But yeah, undoubtedly this is going to take a long time.
Oh my God. Right, you can't duck under this one.
Oh, that would be too easy. Come on. You think they would actually consider that? We are so sorry, Max. But you cannot be this high. Shut up. It's just like, could anyone potentially look at this and say that this is like fun? Even looking at it.
I'm looking up how to deal with this.
I mean,
Charge shot into special weapon. Okay, but okay. You know what's funny?
well,
I feel
know
like
that.
I feel like this speaks to this game, to this game's nature is the lack of like fully fleshed out guides for it.
Well, yeah.
There
Who
is
would want
there
to
is
do
so
this to
much like
themselves?
half information around everything.
I'm looking too.
With the shadow armor, charge up. When he's got his shields up, get close and unleash your slash. It'll go through the shield and hit him. Okay. For a different strategy. Oh, that's with the shadow armor. Fuck. That's just the blade armor or ultimate armor. Just like before, hit him with a charge shot, then use the maverick weapon. You got the ultimate buster part here that'll come in handy too. You'll need to. Oh, that's a really good point.
Wait. So are you in the wrong armor for it?
Not necessarily. I could have come here with the shadow armor and done that. But they're suggesting equipping the part where that turns all your buster shots into fully charged shots.
Oh, so you never can.
Because it all so you can never, yeah. And it also shoots your special weapons as they're fully charged, and apparently the ray arrow, whatever, does more damage.
Well, do you feel like doing that stage again?
Let's
Purely for the high max fight to be easier? Because I'm telling you, this is a lot of waiting.
I know it's a lot of waiting.
And I don't think you're going to like that. It's not even about me. Not even about the audience.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be into that. Like, I don't think you're going to want to wait for how long it takes to beat high max. I actually can't believe that I beat this guy ever. Because I know that I did.
Well, the thing is, again, if you encounter him in the regular stages, he doesn't have this shield thing.
Yeah, but I do remember the shield thing. And it's like, why would this need to be harder? It's already stupid. Like, I don't know. I guess they just thought that it wasn't bad enough. Ugh.
Well, I have no choice but to go through the rest of my lives anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately. I guess you can't escape. Well, you want to do it? I mean, it's not going to be any harder going through the stage, I guess.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
My point is, it's like, if I got to go through the lives, like, try something.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But if it's going to be,
I just cannot imagine that a boss that is mostly invulnerable for all of it, where you cannot create opportunities to. Well, don't you wish this was Contra and you could just shoot upwards?
I know.
Like, at this point, it's just like, all right, X, you're stupid. You can dash upwards. You can point other weapons upwards.
Hang on.
Like,
Wait, hang on.
what are you hanging on to? Hope.
Okay, well, okay. So the thing that the blade armor can do is that if you charge up, but then you hold up, it does like this enhanced saber attack.
Right.
Okay, it still works with another weapon equipped.
What do you think that hits underneath him?
That's what I'm wondering. Because I think I just did that. So I'm wondering if I can do that to knock him into his vulnerable state.
Well, I mean, it would beg the question, how does Zero do this? I mean, I can't even imagine.
It
that
works.
Do it. Wait,
What the fuck?
what was that?
Aha.
Oh. Wait, so that destroys the shield?
So it destroys the shields. Oh my god. Fuck me. Okay. All right. I think this is my last life. So now that I have kind of an idea of what this mechanic is, let's give this an actual like shot here.
Yeah.
Because if it's just, I need to stay further back than I think, so that I clear when the shields pop up. Yeah, zero. Yeah, zero is the opposite.
Okay. So, Wait, does that make him fire the shields, or does that make him destroy the shields? I don't get it.
It actually freezes him.
Huh. Okay, so it does the freeze, so you can do that thing.
Oh god, see, that's what I gotta.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, that's not impossible, I guess, but is it still annoying?
God, the part where I let go of charge while taking damage, which then loses the charge, is for fuck's sake.
So bad.
Still took a million years to kill him even at zero. Yeah.
He's now zero. He had 3 weeks to master the Z Saber too. It's kind of crazy. Doesn't seem like he's done it yet.
Oh my god, I can't believe I keep forgetting. That sucks so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a wide and vulnerable boss that dashes over and over and over for you to create a very, very small opportunity to damage him very little. Fun?
I'm gonna give this one more
most fun.
go. Because I was just thinking about just having to play through that stage again.
Right.
And even if we play through the stage again, we get here and it's still gonna be a ton of time, and then it's just like I don't know what the move is.
To uninstall the game.
Yeah. The only winning move is not to play at all.
I thought about playing all the PlayStation X games since I never did them back then.
Don't.
This stream convinced me not to.
Good. I'm usually here to highlight like really exciting games and stuff that maybe people haven't seen before, or just really underrated stuff. This is not one of those cases. Don't play this fucking game.
Yeah. This is definitely not an ad. I'll tell you that. More of a warning.
Oh, you bitch. Oh, fucking god damn it. Okay. There's a rhythm, and I'm just not doing a very good job of sticking to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You're thinking of doing this stage again?
This is genuinely like where I was last night.
Right.
Of like encountering a thing and then being like, all right, there is just no way around it. It is just about execution. It is just fucking do it. You know, like it's
yeah.
There's no cheese, there's no nothing. That's the thing. It's like you can cheese a bunch of other stuff in this game. This is not one of those moments.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, I can't really credit the game that much for it, because the thing that is making you stick to is something that's not fun. But when it has a harder boss, it's a harder boss.
That's what it is. I need to be close enough to also catch him in the blade attack.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on.
Wait, so you can destroy the shield and hit him at the same time?
Because hitting him is what gets him into the flashy state.
Right.
Yo.
Oh,
Yo.
okay. That seems better. At least. Because if it's not about the shield.
He's fucking done.
Okay. And he's doing something else now, so.
Whoops.
Ooh. Ooh. It's just about execution.
Yep.
And having fun, of course.
I get a free one of those every life, by the way.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
No. Yeah, no, that's why that's like such a powerful weapon.
Yeah.
Or part.
By the way, missable. Still kind of crazy to think that some of the things in this game are just
Straight up just can't get them.
You can't get them. You weren't fast enough.
Also, like, you have to wait for like the second half of his invulnerable, like this stun state. You can't hit him right away.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's bad. It's fucking bad.
Yep.
Oh my god, I cannot believe I figured this out.
I guess really the answer all along was just to not be X. Because this is basically just what Zero does.
Well, yeah, well, like I said, when I looked up what is the best way to play this game as X, everyone's answer was to play as Zero. That's how you beat the game as X.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can just play as X pretending to be Zero. Zero's DNA wins again.
Thanks, Debris. Even learning the trick, this still takes
Yep. And so if you didn't
a
have that
full
fourth
calendar month.
Whatever is reducing it to like a fourth of the damage,
Oh yeah,
like is 100% necessary, because you probably would have died by now. Otherwise, just by random things. I cannot believe I beat him the normal way.
I know.
Genuinely can't. Because it's just like, how long must that have taken me?
Mm-hmm.
Again, to then be here and then not win. So yeah. Again. Well, if you think that was bad.
Ready for another boss that'll take forever. At this point, that's all I'm living for. Is just an endless sea
of things you don't
of
want to do.
Stupid fucking nonsense.
Why would you trust a
Illegal!
fall at this point?
Illegal!
Just why would you ever trust a fall?
Jail time
Because
for everyone.
They hate you. That it's the whole point of this game is that whoever is designing it just doesn't like people. But yeah.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, let's revisit all the stage all the stage gimmicks.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's what we're doing. And yep, you reached it. This is the part.
This is the part.
This is the part.
Well,
that
I don't
made me
know.
quit
I don't
the
know.
game.
I don't know if you knew this, but all you have to do is jump freeze in midair for half an hour, and then you just do that. See how
Yep.
easy that is?
Yep, super easy.
Like,
And if you don't come in with the right armor,
how stupid do you have to be to not immediately know to do that? I mean, like, seriously.
Yeah, no, it's just so silly. But no, that is the exact part that made me leave. Or maybe it was, no, I don't think it was this one.
There's
I
no
think it was
way
that
you
one.
got past that first
No,
one.
I didn't. I don't think I did. But it's just like, I knew that I would have to go back and get armor, and I was just like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Like, because I would have to do everything else all over again. And there is no way that I was going to do all that. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, even if High Max stayed dead or whatever, I just didn't want to do any of the other stages.
No, I
I
get
was
it.
just so done.
Yeah.
I was so done.
As someone who just did all that, I get it. You made the right decision.
Yeah. And I'm so glad in hindsight, because I never had to fight this guy. I'm sorry for hyping this up so much.
Most impressive. All of my Reploids have already been destroyed. I confess that I have nothing to use.
Gate, surrender! We were just in the same room together, but I guess we had to go through all this bullshit first. Or,
Not now. I have one more experiment I'd like to perform.
stop, you're making a big mistake. But you know that, don't you?
Who cares? I've always wanted to analyze you. Come on, X.
And then he's going to transform into
Okay.
some stupid shit. Yeah, okay, great. He looks dumb.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, have fun. This is your life now. So I'll get the walkthrough. Because, yeah, as you can
He
tell,
triggered the
you're
slow-mo.
you're not doing any damage to him. I'm pretty sure. Again, I feel,
I hurt him and I don't know why.
I believe it's for destroying specific orbs in some kind of way. He's only they're invulnerable when one of them gets destroyed. Wait, is it actually escape? I don't remember. Let me look.
Don't tell me you have to.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me I
No,
have to
you
shoot him
you
in the
don't
cape.
actually have to hit escape. I know it has to do with the orbs somehow. But just, yeah.
Does he need to be
Maybe
in the
it's the
blast
red one?
area of the? Oh,
yeah.
I got it.
Okay. Yeah, you have to explode the orbs, and then the orbs will hit him, but you can't damage him. So yeah, this is basically attrition. And if you don't do it accurately, then you can just die at any point because you weren't platforming enough.
Mega Man X6 is a bad video game.
Yes.
Straight up. Straight up.
Yep. These are badly designed fights.
There is enough video evidence of me on this channel doing my goddamn hardest to try to find like positive things to say about any game, no matter how frustrating they may be. There will be things, there'll be like redeeming qualities of it. There'll be things just like, well, you know what? Hey, Adventure Island is hard as balls and like, fuck that game, but you gotta admit, those first couple stages, it sure seems like it's gonna be like fun and whatever, you know, the music's really good. Journey to Silius has a kick-ass soundtrack. I think the only saving grace of any of these fucking video games that I've played on this channel has been the music. Like that's
we could just sit and listen to the music. Like, it would actually be more fun to just sit and listen to the music of X6. Because at the very least, you wouldn't have to do this.
now I gotta memorize what all these different fucking orbs do.
And that's just his very regular pattern thus far. But yeah, the only thing that hurts him are the orbs that he shoots out. So you're talking about the worst mechanic in the game. I told you, you have not fought Gate yet. I believe this is the worst mechanic in the entire series. Even the fight that I was similarly decrying in X7, it's not as hard as this. And again, it's like using the word hard does not seem appropriate.
It's not appropriate. It's it's not about difficulty.
It's not hard. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's tedious and annoying.
Yeah. Because like I'm trying to understand the universe that this would be fun in, and I'm not getting it. Because all he's doing is just floating at you and shooting the orbs
Menacingly.
and so there will just be times where he's not doing the thing where you can damage him.
Jesus fucking Christ, video game. Will you work with me here?
Yeah. So he'll just be floating around, just milling around, just waiting for you to basically fall. Because he can fly. So I guess, in a way, maybe he is the smartest.
You know what's funny is that it's not enough that it's this mechanic. It's the
It's the what? It's the what, Tony?
it's the platforms. It's the part where also
Yeah.
it's over a death pit.
Yeah.
Because they could have had this mechanic
They could have.
over like a Storm Owl stage, you know, like over like something with those kind of platforms or whatever.
Even if it was like a Final Destination scenario, the platform's in the middle. And
Yeah.
there's like edges of it that
Sure.
it's a pit. Sure. Like that's usually implied that he'll like knock you into it or whatever. But this being the boss stage is just like, why? It is already. And again, I am letting you know this is just his first pattern. In fact, why would I even hold anything from you? He's going to change the platforms.
Great.
He's going to change the platforms. He's going to start destroying the platforms.
Oh my fucking God.
He's going to start destroying the
I
platforms.
heard you.
Tony, he's going to start destroying the platforms.
I'm going to start destroying this platform.
It's just like, why? Why? It's just actual agony. Do something.
Anyone. God damn it.
Just waiting a little too long. Like,
My bitch.
just floating at you.
This is
Imagine the work of a genius.
imagine showing this to any other human being and be like, this is what video games are.
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't we go back to Pong? Honestly,
I'm imagining like
man, that was pretty cool.
trying to introduce like my niece and nephew to fucking Mega Man, and it's like, oh yeah. No, we'll play my favorite one in the whole series. It's this one. They'd never talk to me again.
Yep. He's gonna start destroying the platform.
Oh, but they come
back and they kill you.
Voleno. we have to stop. We have to stop doing things. We have to. This has to be over.
Don't worry. After you beat X6, there's no more X6. But before that, you have to beat Gate. You have to beat him.
So
If it makes it any better, there's actually nothing you can do to make this easier, and you just have to suffer through it. I don't know if that's like...
Yeah, you know what? There is something
Any form
comforting
of
about that.
solace.
Oh, good. I took the damage instead of him because the balls ran into me first.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, huh? Yeah. It just very slightly pulls you. So you can't be standing.
I need to preemptively order 8 more controllers.
Yeah, you might want to throw a monitor in there because
Yeah. I've had this TV for like 7 years now or something. I deserve an upgrade. It's got burn-in on it and anything. So what's a fucking controller? Like I'm a geriatric Wii owner.
a Wii owner, yeah. That's what that means. This is one of the dumbest games ever made.
It really is.
But yeah. No, I'll give it to Gate. This is actually the worst fight in Mega Man history. I thought it was Red in X7. He's got similar things going on as this, but you can at least damage him normally. Like, this is so stupid.
God damn it.
Because sometimes it just won't. And yeah, you are essentially forced to panic in this. In Reds, you can at least kind of like avoid the attacks. But yeah, no. He's just chasing you the whole time.
Oh, God.
I don't know why. Would he actually? Oh, there it is. It's only for halfway, at least. And I think he just does the attack, and if there's a platform in the way, it destroys it. So at best, you can kind of like bait him out of the way a little bit, but I don't know. Wait, does the Giga attack do anything?
Can I seriously only use it once per stage? Not once per life. Did I use it? Oh my fucking God.
Is it even worth it? Yeah, I guess you really just have to hope he doesn't hit a platform.
Fucking.
I think he just ran into him himself.
God damn it.
It's like, it's not threatening. It's not a show of power. It is just waiting.
Please, God. Oh my fucking God.
It's just balls. It's like if he doesn't fire him, there's literally nothing you can do.
Fucking god damn it.
How? How did that?
I am so.
Oh my goodness. That is just, it's just heartbreaking. Like, why?
This is
every time it takes this long.
We need to start
It's like
bringing-
they made a boss to kill you. Just you specifically. Not even in the game. It's just going to actually take years off your life having done this, and I'm so sorry.
This is not a commentary on you at all. You have done nothing wrong, and I want to make that extremely clear. We need to start bringing in a second navigator for some of these, because I can't talk to you. Like stream fucking suffers when shit like this happens, because
And I have nothing to say because I know that if I try to talk to you, it's not going to work.
Right. No, exactly.
Like, we have to just be talking to each other. Me and Navigator number 2. But with this stuff, it's just like, I'm not even going to lie. This is what I thought would take the most amount of time out of this. Oh, it's really funny that you thought that was going to do damage to him.
I didn't even mean to press it. I was just like, oh, well, okay. All right, well, I guess we'll see what this does. The answer was nothing. It didn't even destroy the orb.
No, nothing. All I'm going to look up is if there's a way to, like, destroy the orbs easier or more consistently, because it doesn't even seem like the Buster kills them. But yeah.
I mean, it definitely does. And then sometimes I gotta switch to sword.
And that just does a big chunk of damage by itself.
Yep.
So. Oh. That's so funny that the first thing somebody said is, I would advise against going no damage against Gate.
What does that mean? Doing a no damage run?
Yeah, basically.
Who fucking cares?
like that's
so far down the list of things I'm interested in.
That's so crazy that that's the first thing. It's like, wow. All right. Step 1, be 0. Step 2, don't do no damage. I mean, imagining that is pretty terrible, because you would literally just have to wait.
Oh my god, I can't even figure out.
Well, there's no rhyme or reason to, like, how far he's gonna go whenever
That's the
he
thing,
tries to go after you.
It's like
So it's
trying
like,
to figure out where the bait moment is for him, for how much distance he's gonna cover. But there's also the part where he throws the orb directly where you're standing, so you need to dodge out of the way of that. Then you need to turn around very quickly, destroy that orb once it is fucking vulnerable, because it's not until it's stationary. But once it's stationary, then Gate moves to where you are. So you have to dodge the orb, get to a spot where the orb is going to explode in the direction that you want it to, then get over to the orb while dodging Gate to then destroy the orb, hopefully in time for him to still be standing there.
And then fall into a hole.
And then fall into a fucking hole.
Yeah. And then just end the whole thing. Which I know you wouldn't do.
No, I would just die like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would just descend.
Does the maybe charged blade does more damage to the orbs and can blow them up faster? I don't know. Like what choice do I have other than just like experiment with random shit at this point?
I mean, I'm pretty sure people are saying that the saber blows them up easier, but I don't know. I don't know. And my goodness, I feel like this would just be...
The saber hits him in one hit.
Okay. Like, even though you have to be close to it, it's like you'd have to be close to it anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
And good. We both take damage every time, too.
Right. I mean, I guess that's the only other part. It's like, there's not really a way to do that without also taking damage because
without being in the way.
Saber's so slow. But I mean, if he takes more, then I guess it doesn't matter. What?
The red one makes slow-mo happen, so it's just...
Oh.
So don't worry if you think I'm not slamming on the button as hard as possible.
Can they even be damaged while they're traveling?
No, that's what I was saying.
Cool.
You have to wait for them to be stationary.
Yeah. How cool.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why?
Don't know. Yeah, that does make it easier. And then he's gonna start doing the slash. He's got... I don't know. Even if that makes it easier, it's just like... This is a slog. Dramatic waiting. It's a good thing he's just level 4. Why? How? Don't understand. I didn't know where you were going, and I was panicking. No. You've got to be kidding me. Fire an orb. You stupid.
No! What the fuck?
What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You were about to fall too.
Look at my health.
Yeah.
Oh my
please.
fucking god.
Can we go back to max?
You guys know if you gift 2 subs, you can get a free drop to Crunchyroll. It's a good time if you want to support the channel. You can do that. We're also raising money for autistic self-advocates now. There's stuff you can be doing. There's stuff you could be doing to improve the world that's not this.
Well, we killed him. That's an improvement.
Yeah. So now I'll make the sound that everyone makes when they're dying. I lost even though I used Zero's DNA. No. I should have analyzed it more.
If only I stared at that debris longer.
I really wish we had destroyed his vocal cords. Like, just die, please.
What, was there a fault in the program? But this is not the end.
It fucking better be.
No, it's not.
I don't give up so easily.
Well, it's not about you.
I prepared for this just in case. I really don't want to use this.
Shut up.
I might be destroyed as well, but
It's thundering.
brought back the evil Sigma.
Oh, please. Oh, please is what I'm saying.
Oh, please, I did not die. Nor did I need your help. Now get lost.
What the fuck is...
I agree, honestly.
Ah! Now it's just you.
Is he, why is he... Okay.
You'll see.
I'm waiting for you. You're finished.
Drat, he's back.
X will do anything but curse.
But he hasn't been restored perfectly. I gotta go now. Oh my god, a sound bed.
Wait. What?
X, can you hear me? Nope, shut up. I found out. That's Isaac's body. It just broke down and plopped at your feet, I guess. Is he dead? This is similar to the erasure incident.
What? Could you explain what the erasure incident is in great detail, Alia, please?
Well, so the problem was that he was just looking for a little respect.
Raven, you've come right after the part where we... If you want to rewind a little...
No.
3 hours ago, we started to fight Gate. And then now... it's explanation time.
There's no reaction. What is this? I'm poking him with a stick.
Yeah. Oh, we found about Alia's war crimes. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Alia committed war crimes.
X6.
No, I have to go. I must get Sigma. Okay, so Isaac's fucking dead, apparently. I just don't care. Clear time,
Yeah.
19 minutes.
That seemed like an eternity.
Oh,
And probably was. But yeah, we did. Tony beat Gate. Or at least helped
and
Gate beat himself.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself. I definitely feel fulfilled. End of sentence.
I mean, there's just nothing else.
I
There's just nothing better
have nothing left.
Well, it's definitely storming and raining.
Great.
Dramatic for the final battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We still have the refights.
Have the refights. We
Well, at
ain't
least this
done,
is better than
baby.
X6. And there's spikes because you're not done.
A bunch of blind drops. Suck my
Because
dick. God damn it.
yeah, anytime I unmute, there's gonna be rain. So just
It's fine.
oh well. This really says a lot about society. I mean, you're not doing the refights without the weapons, so
I am
this is just your life now.
ending this stream a broken man. Do you understand that? Do you understand that I'm not going to be the same when this is over?
Yeah, well, honestly, after you did all that grinding last night, I don't think that there's anything left. But I told you that the grinding was not going to be the hard part. It was just these last bosses.
But here's the thing. I am trying to imagine any of this without having done all the part gathering.
Yeah.
Without having the thing that makes me take half damage. Without having
fourth damage.
Yeah, fourth damage. Without having the thing that expands my dash abilities. Like,
yeah, you genuinely have to do all that. It's like
fucking impossible.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I know we really don't like this word anymore, but I'm going to try and turn up the gate. Don't start twitching. I'm gonna try and turn up the gate. So that less of the noise comes through.
It's totally fine.
Okay, there we go. A little better.
Great.
Gate is what I said.
Fucking, God, I fucking knew it too. I fucking knew it.
Oh boy. I can only say this because you've beaten him already. But it's just like, that is genuinely, I was trying to think if Red or Gate were the worst fights in the series, and I forgot about High Max, honestly. I think High Max takes a good third place. But no, it's most definitely, yeah, High Max.
How the fuck is this son of a bitch? Go ahead, finish your thought.
Magma Blade. But no, I
it
think
is Magma Blade.
Max
It wasn't.
Yeah, the.
Oh, now it works.
Yeah.
It fucking didn't the first three
It
times
just
I
wasn't
hit
working.
him.
That's weird. I've never seen him attack before. Like, because he just dies so fast. Most of these characters, I just don't even know what they even do because they're just so busy being dead. So at the very least, this is always easy.
Should encourage everyone to play the X games and not gatekeep. Hilarious.
That can't be your favorite boss, right? Like in the whole series. Most of these honestly just go by so fast that they're like,
yeah, they really
not
do.
even an obstacle. They're just sort of like, all right, time to click a bunch of buttons and watch them die. Oh, wait. Well, I guess it's not an insta-kill for a reason.
No, it's probably that weird thing that happens in this game where like some things, if you're like in mid-air, like insta-kills don't actually work or something.
Yeah. Well, at least with this, you're not taking as much damage, so you don't really have to care about what he's doing.
Oh, I've never cared about what he's doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Though it does seem like the longer dash is kind of jarring here in particular.
Oh yeah, no, it makes sections like this kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and then it's always easier when he's down there. Yeah, the gate's actually working. Hopefully it's at least still catching my voice enough.
It is. You
But
sound great.
It's just like, oh boy.
Thank Christ they're not all level 96.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like if they decided to bring that mechanic back, because I think level 4 is as high as they can get. And I think it's actually tied to your hunter rank. Because of course, because why wouldn't
Yeah.
why wouldn't getting stronger in effect make you weaker?
Oh, and by the way, I don't know why the turtle isn't the one weak to the trash being thrown at him.
Oh, thank God. We get our favorite sound in the game.
Yeah, he really doesn't do much. I think those are genuinely like the smallest boss bars in the game. It's so funny. It's like he's weaker. It just seems so crazy compared to what we were having to do just like not minutes ago.
Well, and that guy in particular is literally a shit boss. So
yeah, it's just rolling it around.
what the fuck? What was the shark week to? God damn it.
I have not committed any of this to memory whatsoever. They just go by so quickly.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha.
Was that the last one? I guess not.
God, I hate the ice. I
No.
fucking hate the ice weapon so bad.
Oh, okay. There you go. Actually, Raven, I'm curious. How many times have you played X6? Like, have you ever gone through this again? Because I feel like this is definitely one of those once is enough kind of things. And I didn't even finish the game, and once was enough. I am actually so glad that I never fought Gate, because I think I would still be fighting it. Like, when I was playing this, it must have been maybe around some like 2011, 2009.
Wow.
I don't know. And yeah, I think I still would have been fighting him. Like to this day.
Yeah. 15 years seems like a fair amount of time to spend on a single boss fight.
Yeah. And I really don't think I ever figured out the high max thing, but that did seem to make it a lot easier. And
yeah.
again,
I
like,
mean,
taking a fourth of the damage is obviously, fantastic for anything.
yeah. Now
But
what
most of the issue is like those shields do so much damage, like vanilla.
Now what I have no idea what you would do is how the fuck would you then approach any of that fight as without armor?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you can do it with the blades. And the only reason, okay, so if you have the shadow armor, the blade attack is already enhanced. If you have the blade armor, then you can use the up attack, and that's how you get the enhanced blade attack. Falcon armor doesn't do that, and regular generic X doesn't do that. How the fuck would you play? I mean, let alone the stages. How would you do that fight? Other than just waiting it out for an eternity.
That's how. You just don't. It's like it is agony or nothing. And again, just ice weapon. Needlessly.
God damn it. There are so many special
Small
weapons in this one that like lock you into using them.
Yep.
So you have to menu select out of them.
Again, a lot of decisions that I just don't understand. I don't really even feel like a lot of the weapons are good in this at all. It's like the Yamar option and then like a fire sword thingy. It's kind of like
The fire sword isn't very good.
I mean, it looks cool. Like I don't know.
Well,
if
that's the same way, but that's the same way they got you to think that Zero was cool. All right,
I mean,
so
true. He's red. Nothing could possibly be wrong with him. What is the Namco syndrome in this
Namco
case?
syndrome.
Because I have several different answers as to what that is. Most of them are answers from like Soul Calibur.
Hmm.
Because if it's about him not being a fleshed out enough character for how cool he looks, then that's Namco Syndrome to me. Because I think everyone in Soul Calibur is so cool, and they've taken so many stabs at their stories so many times, and they just still have never nailed it. I still feel like there's too many odd button combos. Yeah, that's true.
The most fleshed out,
That's also true.
The most fleshed out Sword Calibur or Soul Calibur character is Link.
Oh boy. We don't talk about. I don't want to get in a worse mood talking about
The best Soul
Legend of
Calibur
Zelda.
character.
The worst Soul Calibur character.
He's 100% the
Is
best.
Necrid. Actually, I think it's actually Necrid. I did not like that guy.
I don't even remember.
Tom
Necrid.
McFarlane is like he's a guy, but he's the guy who designed
Yeah,
Necrid to me. I know he's obviously a comic book designer.
yeah. He's the second most obnoxious McFarlane.
Oh boy. I also didn't
God
really
damn it, I
like their
didn't realize it
implementation of Spawn because he didn't have the cape. Like the whole point of Spawn is like the cape. So why would you put him in a game without the cape?
Because cloth physics are hard.
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like they could do it now. Actually, they did. I think he was in Mortal Kombat. Not a game I like talking about, but
Yeah, yeah. Another series you're super positive about.
yeah.
Oh, this fuck.
Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Barely. Okay, this boss has to be bugged. Maybe it works this time. I don't know. Or it like. Is he bugged or just stupid? I don't get it.
Do I
Is
just
the
not?
weapon
Do I
bugged?
just not know how to use the weapon?
Possibly.
Oh, you bitch!
Oh, you did the exact boss move. that's a crazy charge move right there.
And I'm manually firing that.
That's kind of wild, actually.
Man, the part where it misses all the time.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Look at this screen.
Are his moves bugging? How? Like, what is happening? It doesn't look right.
I genuinely don't know.
Are those like trails being left behind? That doesn't look right. I know he's cloning
This also
himself
does
and whatever,
like
but
no damage to him.
I don't understand.
This is insane.
Again, though, it's like this screen, this boss, everything, it is such a big encapsulation of everything that is wrong with X6 in just a single fight.
Yeah, truly make it make sense. You might
Just
need
a
to
bunch of
bounce
stuff
the
on
shots.
screen.
Oh,
Is that it? So you're reflecting the shots? Oh. I guess that makes sense. But then once he starts doing everything else, I don't know. Or, well, that seemed like it would have made sense. Is it a different shot that gets reflected? What's he doing? No, I guess not. Huh? Does it do something else when you shoot through it?
why did he just get all of his health back?
What?
What the? For real, real. What is happening?
This is a mystery.
Actually, what is happening?
I don't get it.
He just has a full repair mode.
That he, by the way, never had. Okay, maybe it is that you don't understand how to use the weapon, because I think
I need an explanation for this right the fuck now.
I think what's happening is when you get hit by something, you have to fire it manually. I think you have to fire the reflection of the shot manually. Because the buster shots aren't doing anything. It doesn't like
The buster shots were definitely doing damage to him.
Well, no, I mean they're damaging him, like, but just normally. But before he was like getting rocketed away. I think that's a reflection from the weapon itself. But I think guard shell doesn't automatically reflect. I think you have to fire the reflection. And yeah, his purple laser thing doesn't reflect.
Hang on.
He's firing something else.
I'm on atrociousgameplay.org.
Okay. Right.
I can't believe that searching Mega Man 6 Infinity Midgen weakness just doesn't immediately come up with an answer. So now I'm forced to like look at someone's fucking YouTube video.
I mean, this is not.
It's like they're using like the full screen shell attack. Oh my God.
I don't know if that was doing more, because I know that there was some condition where the thing was like rocketing him away. So it's just weird. I just
when you
think
don't
it's like
charge it
purple...
and actually reflect his shots, it does more damage. Oh my God, this is...
So it's not the charge. Okay. But not all of his attacks can be reflected. What I don't understand is why he's healing, because he literally never did that before. Okay, it's that.
Yeah.
That gets reflected. Okay. Well, that's, I guess, at least part of the chaos is explained. Okay, does he heal when you like kill the clones or something?
I don't know.
That's my only guess.
I don't think he does.
Because I'm just like, I'm baffled because he literally never did that before. Maybe he just got lucky and he was only firing the other shots before.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Someone suggested using Commander Your Marks because we can I guess we can just like spam it faster.
I mean, I guess.
Try that.
I mean, all that really matters is HP going to 0. So like, we don't really have to use the weaknesses.
See, like that slammed him also. Like, so he's just, man, this is so poorly designed and communicated.
I mean, that's honestly doing a better job. Is this the metal blade of the game? Oh, you're actually out. That's funny. That would have been a nice dramatic finish.
There's always one. There's always one. There's always one of the regular Mavericks.
Yep.
Reliving the nightmare is fucking right.
Yep. You beat him earlier today, by the way. That wasn't like yesterday.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know.
That seems like a lifetime ago already. Anyway, where do you think we're going now?
It's Sigma time.
Nope. One more stage.
Well, yeah, but just fuck all this. Just fuck all of it. Just fuck all of it. Just fuck all of it.
You never know when you're gonna be falling into a pit if you do that. So whatever, I guess. Yeah, no. You're on your way to gate stage 2.
Guys, please.
Yeah. He said he's not dead.
Oh, come on.
Only in the exact spot. I mean, dude, you were out of lives anyway. Who cares?
Well, it's so funny how for both X5 and 6, lives so don't matter.
They really don't.
They really don't, because they just checkpoint you permanently.
I mean, you're mostly playing with your own lifespan with this game, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you know.
Truly one of the, maybe the only saving grace of these two games.
Well, yeah, they understand. Look at that. It's just up there.
Just waiting to bait me. They knew
like
I was playing the game.
It's just anti-homeless at that point. It's just like anti-homeless architecture. Like, why would they even put that there?
This is good how they basically reused the environment from 5.
All right. This is worth it. I promise you.
You don't seem to complete Sigma. X. Get lost. I'll completely delete you. Silence. I'll destroy you. Counterpoint. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Even with this half-completed body. Get ready to be deleted, Sigma.
And retired.
Yeah, you're right. That was definitely worth it. Fucking... Come on, man. Dog, what's happening?
Just only the best cutscene. Only the best Sigma fight in the entire game. Look at him.
Can we talk about what just happened?
No.
What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
No, because the danger here is that this is going to like suddenly rocket this game up in the ranking. If this is how this ends, is just.
I promise you, this is worth it.
Can I defeat him? I don't think so. Not yet. The battle has just begun. Die, X, just die. What is he talking about? I need scissors, 62. He's not fully conscious. He still remembers revenge. It's one of the key emotions. It's one of the happy, sad, anger, revenge. I'll put you out of your misery, Sigma. Just rest in peace. Despite all their efforts, they can never make X sound cool. They just can't make him sound cool.
It's not even possible. Rest in singular peace.
These fucking stock sound effects.
There he is. Just die. That's a long health bar. I mean, okay.
I get the sneaking suspicion that there's not going to be a whole hell of a lot to this fight.
Well, this is Mega Man X6, and it's a boss. You've already beaten the hardest bosses in the game. This is an annoying boss.
And these guys drop health, so...
Yeah. So, you know, just have fun. You deserve it.
And I get like 4 hits off of a single sword. Fucking come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Think of what just happened to get you here. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, and somehow this is meant to be satisfying.
Just take it. Look.
The part where you just absolutely dog walk him.
Or not.
More than anything.
Do you want this game to end or not? Like, at this point, again, it's like, this is why people just say use 0. Because just being 0 in this game is what you're meant to do. Which I'm sure encourages you to the idea of playing as 0 again through this game.
No. No.
You might actually have to delete this game. Yep.
Waga.
It's useless. It is useless! You know it is, X. You can't defeat me so easily. You know you can't, X. I have to work for the reconstruction of the world. I have no time to waste on you. If you show up, I'll defeat you. Don't forget you said that. That gives me the motivation to come back again someday. Maybe in a whole new dimension. I will. Whoa.
Did he accidentally walk onto a roller coaster mid-sentence?
He just fell off the edge. Anyway, what do you think is happening?
I don't care.
Yep, that's it.
Great. They worked so hard in the story, though.
No, they did not. Why is he caressing his face? Zero, you didn't do anything.
0 did nothing. And X has a new boyfriend.
Tuxedo Max.
Tuxedo Max.
Tuxedo Max. Yes. The very same. Hi, Max. Tuxedo Max. Hi.
Hi.
It's over.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I think that's a cool final form for him. And
yeah.
It's so funny because the game that actually kind of nails that fight better is Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. Of all things.
Not the end of that sentence I was expecting.
Yeah, no. It's so crazy because why it even has a story, I don't even know. But for that story, they combined Ultron and Sigma,
Of course.
and then they basically just put that fight but better, but in a fighting game. It's so strange.
Incredible.
Anyway, X, what will you do with Gate? After done holding his face, he's damaged beyond. He was born that way, I think.
Yeah, and we've definitely never seen a robot look like this and then miraculously end up better.
Uh-huh. Oh, he just needs some rest.
I know, but he was Aaliyah's colleague.
Nobody cares.
And he must pay for his crimes in the Hague. I could not leave him.
Honestly, snap his neck the other way. Just
I
get
know.
rid of the rest of him. Like, throw that guy in the trash.
I know what it is like to lose a fellow.
Fellow what?
Nope, lose a fellow.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry for that. Oh, here they come. He literally wasn't listening. That's crazy.
You know what face would be great? You know what face would be great for that?
All that.
Oh, it's not
Oh,
working
boy.
in this chat. Oh, god damn it.
No, I see it in the.
Oh, okay.
chat
It did
arena, but-
work in that chat. Okay. Are you two okay? Oh, is it Gate? Yeah, who the fuck do you think it would be?
X brought him back. It's his mercy.
Even though we definitely saw him disintegrate, but whatever. This is awful. Roll credits. Whoa, what should we do? It's up to Aaliyah. Did I do too much?
What are you
What?
saying?
No. Thank you, X. I'll do my best.
Is everybody done talking around each other now? Like, what's that? Okay. Our mission is not yet complete.
Shut the fuck up, Cygnus.
Yeah, it is. We must rebuild Earth together. Okay, that's okay.
Everyone, take off your robo clothes.
Get your hard hats on. I'll fix anything. Not everything. Anything.
Yeah.
Now I can show my mechanics skills. Okay.
I'll try to develop a program resistant to corruption and all viruses. Great.
So that's gonna go well. Oh wait, is that foreshadowing to? Oh no.
Yeah, of course it is.
Other fans know what I'm talking about.
I have dreams of a huge elevator that would go to space or something. I don't know.
No, it's the. Well, you'll find it later.
Yeah.
Whatever. Who cares?
Gate and I both longed for this. That and the eradication of lesser forms. Let's join forces and go forward.
Yes. Our journey has just begun.
Them writing that line of dialogue, knowing that this game wasn't even supposed to exist, is fucking wild.
Doesn't it really make sense that this wasn't supposed to exist?
Of
now?
course it does.
It's like, oh boy, we'll work to build a real utopia. Literally, all they're doing in this ending section right now is foreshadowing future games. It's actually crazy.
Yeah,
it is the world.
It's just
where the humans race and Reploids coexist, not having a stroke, just reading.
Yeah. So the humans race and the Reploids watch them during the races.
Yeah, and they're just coexisting separately.
They're coexisting, watching the humans run around.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah,
humans
okay.
race.
The humans race. It's actually so crazy how they're just saying stuff that bad guys say. But okay.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I don't want to read these.
Ukumi 16, you're on my shit list.
Thanks, buddy. Planner? They had one of those?
How fucking long
They had two?
do these credits need to stay on screen? Only 4 programmers. That tracks.
Yeah. Programmer. Sorry.
Oh yeah, good catch.
Not a programmer. Programmer.
Yeah, we are a pro. Also, this is a programming channel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Masa worked on this.
Yeah. Hi, Masa.
Hey, Masa.
if you watch this VOD later, we just turn and stare at Masa. Yo, Taro's mama.
Oh my God! He got his mom to come work on the game.
That's crazy. Background designer, pretty good.
Yeah.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
Whoa, Max. A lot of background designers.
Yeah, more
mid.
people worked on the background than anything in the foreground. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Huh. You want to take a look at the software manual?
Not particularly. I'm sure
is
Maru
there?
did a great job.
Isaac just unceremoniously died.
He just
off
fucking
screen.
died off screen. He just
like what
Well-
was that?
wrap that up.
Like why was he even alive?
No
I don't
through
understand.
line. Not a single through line for him.
What did he do?
Nothing.
He was like he wasn't a character that was able to be fought.
He didn't become. Yeah, exactly. He didn't become a mid boss. He didn't become anything.
Was he high max?
No,
Did he like turn into him or something?
I don't think so. No, because that showed up after we beat Gate.
Well, yeah.
We beat
So I
Gate,
don't
and
really
then Isaac's
understand-
body was there.
So were they trying to say that? I don't care. Why am I
They
even
made
questioning
it up.
anything at this
They
point?
just made it up as they went along.
I don't.
There
I
was
don't
no
even know.
plan.
I don't understand that part.
Tester,
don't.
all of you fired.
Oh, the theory is that he was an artificial body for Dr. Wily. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. When the game explains
You know what?
nothing, I guess you can call it whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, if we're
I
just
guess-
yeah, hey, if we're making stuff up, Mega Man and Zero are dogs at a shelter, and they keep thinking, Zero's gonna get adopted, but then he keeps coming back because he's a problem dog or whatever. That's why he keeps coming back over and over again without actually really doing anything. And then at the end, they I don't know, they kill a volunteer and they escape out onto the streets. And then a cat joins them, and that's Aaliyah. Like, just make up anything.
Idea.
Just make up anything.
We heard the answer at the beginning. Now this is an idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
you-
went nowhere.
Yeah, you translate these lyrics, and it basically says it's like maybe we shouldn't have made this game.
Capcom presents. Just stop. Just stop. Crazy work.
X zero dude. Great. Hooray. We did it.
You did it. I was here.
You were here. Now, let's try the following secret commands to see what happens. Secret command A, you do that, and but then you can also
It's
do
just the ultimate armor.
That's the ultimate armors. Well,
So what do you think?
this series stopped being good at X4. I went through all of this goddamn strife and stress and tension just to land at the conclusion that I already reached 100 years ago. Was the series stop being good after 4?
Now counterpoint.
No, fuck you. Counterpoint, fuck you.
You haven't played X7 yet.
Yeah,
you haven't played
we
X7
know
yet.
that 7's not better than 4.
You haven't played X7 yet.
I have.
So
we played
I'm
the first
just
stage
saying,
of it a year ago.
You didn't beat it.
Oh,
I'm just saying, for all you know, it could all be worth it just because X7 exists.
all be worth it. Yeah, that's how I think about this. I don't think about the limited amount of time we have to spend on this planet and how I could have spent it doing anything else.
I will say, thankfully, you are truly through the worst of the series.
That's
You've actually dug down as far as it goes.
yeah.
I don't believe that there is anything comparably worse in X7,
Right.
because it's just a different set of problems.
Right. X7
That you have to deal with. It creates its own issues.
Right. Seven's
And
issues
it's
are a result
very
of
self-contained.
correct. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like you're not going to suffer that way again. like X6 is its just own like teeth pulling degradation of what could have been really fun, because X4 is really fun. X5 is less fun. It is still a game, and you could probably go back and appreciate some things about X5. There's actually things that are fun.
I mean, I can only really appreciate X5 in the shadow of 6.
Exactly.
Right?
In retrospect, it actually wasn't. It could have been worse.
Yeah.
It could have been
Like there is
arranged even worse.
which
is what X6
I can
is.
see a world where I do a 0 run of 5.
Yeah.
There is a world where that could happen.
Yeah.
I'm never playing 6 again.
Yeah. And I do not blame you.
Straight up. Like it's so, and you know what's awful too is that I know that what I'm going through right now is going to be the same thing that women go through when they have a pregnancy, where eventually there's going to be a chemical that releases in my brain that convinces me that it's not as bad as I remembered it. And there's going to be,
I'm just going to show you clips.
Yeah. And there's going to be a point
I'm
where
going
it's
to show
like,
you Gate.
you know what? What if
I'm gonna show
actually,
the-
what if we did go back and do like a 0 playthrough of X6? You know, like, you know, obviously I was pretty stressed, you know, but you know, you play it up for stream or whatever. I know that's going to happen to me. I know that's going to happen. And I need everyone to keep me on my shit.
I will actually, like, I will take a plane ticket to Vegas to physically stop you
restrain me
from playing X6 again. Like, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
frankly, I think your life is worth more than that to play that game again.
Wow. One of the nicest things
Like-
anyone's ever said to me.
that your life is worth one of the worst games ever made. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's me being nice. But just like, don't waste your time with this one again. I would rather see anything else. I would rather you actually finish Alan Wake than to actually just waste so much time.
Still gonna happen.
playing X6.
Still gonna
It's
happen.
Not worth it.
I'm gonna beat Alan Wake the same day I beat the Wheelman and I don't know, Guardians
Metal Gear
Crusade.
4.
Or, what? No, I've beaten Metal Gear
Elden
Solid.
Ring.
Keep naming
for someone
amazing
else,
games that I've beaten.
whoops.
Yeah, you're on the wrong
Oops.
streamer.
Somebody else. Wrong chat.
Please take it to the other streamers chat room. Thank you. Oh God.
I actually agree with Hanzo though. I think genuinely, okay, X is obviously good.
Yeah.
X2 and X3, they seem okay.
I honestly, and I know this is going to be kind of controversial, I genuinely think that 3 is better than 2. And lots of people really dislike
But
3.
that's not controversial.
But the thing is that 3 was just more fun. 3 was more fun because it was goofy. 3 is how you make a game like ridiculous and goofy and stupid, but still fun in spite of all of that.
Yeah.
Whereas like
tries
whereas
stuff,
like 6
but-
did not accomplish that at all. Like 6
Yeah.
was like, let's also be ridiculous and goofy and stupid, but bad, but like so poorly designed from top to bottom, just aggressively unfair and unfun and difficult for no justifiable reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
An abysmal grind. You know, X3 has lots of problems, but what it doesn't have is a bunch of bosses like 2 does, where you spend the majority of your time sitting around and waiting.
Yeah.
You spend so much time waiting in 2, and it's still a good game. Like I want to be clear about that. Like those first 3 are still great, but
Yeah.
again, it's like I like the weird wonky chaos of 3. I like the overpowered, the stupid ultimate armor that you get, and then the Z Saber on top of it if you play all your cards correctly. Makes you maybe the strongest that X has ever felt in any of these games. Like it's so ridiculous. And it ends up being fun and, you know, kind of in spite of some of its nonsense. Yes, the backtracking is bad, but the backtracking only got worse from there, you know, with the exception of 4. Like 4's backtracking, I do not think is that egregious at all.
Yeah.
But
And I
but
feel
5
like-
and 6 especially, like the amount of backtracking required in both of those is just abysmal. And the fact that 6 actively punishes you for like as you go and do stuff,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like, oh, you got that thing. Well, that's going to make this other stage harder. And it's like, fucking why? Like, why?
It's just, it's so strange because what you essentially do in X1 is like you have these weather effects that are, you know, they respond to what stage you went to or what weapons you or what bosses you beat, etc. So why would they then adapt that to say we're gonna do that but use it to make it harder?
Right. Yeah.
Like why? And
You're
there's just so much why in this game that I never will understand.
Yeah, that's right.
Like they
Mega Man
everything-
X, more like Mega Man Y.
oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, it was all worth it for that.
And then just imagine how satisfying it would have been if then I just got shot. Like just
I feel like you need pyrotechnics in your room to just like trigger
I
a
do.
giant explosion.
I do.
Out of nowhere.
Even just a button that I could press that just plays like the metal slug explosion sprite over
Oh yeah.
over my shit.
I think. Yeah. I hope
Green screen and have a car crash.
genuinely-
yeah, I need to have an F-15 come and crash into me.
Yeah, I think so. We might have to set that up.
That
And
thing-
If
that
any
thing
more
where, like-
bangers like that happen,
Yeah.
we have to be ready.
The thing where like 10
really,
machine
really
10 machine
emphasize.
guns come in all the corners of the screen.
Yeah, controlled by chat, of course.
Oh, absolutely controlled by chat. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That is part of like channel goal stuff is adding like even more redeems for stupid bullshit. It's just a matter of finding the time to set all that stuff up.
Oh, little fun fact. I was going to stream something after this. I
Yeah.
don't feel like it anymore.
Something about
exhausted
today.
by proxy. I was just watching this game. And I don't feel like doing anything except for relaxing anymore. Because I had a feeling that
Yeah.
it was just going to get to a point where it's like, this game is just so stressful.
Yeah.
I wasn't like clutching my stomach the entire time.
You were
like
actively
last time.
on guard.
but this time it's just like, man, Gate really is the worst boss in the entire franchise. And it's so funny that you were saying that Max was just
I mean, it's
before it.
It's hard to pick. It's
right before it.
It's hard to pick between Max or Gate. To me, they are both equally annoying for different reasons.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max. They are Hi Max's thing. The thing is that Hi Max is annoying, but then we all saw, once I figured out what the trick was, he posed no problem whatsoever.
But then the trick required you to have done so
totally.
many
no,
things
that's
beforehand.
Yeah. No. This is
it's like
if you let me talk long enough,
Nobody.
If you let me talk long enough, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up agreeing with you about Gate. Because
I've practically not talked for the past half hour. I'm trying to just get something out there to justify why I was here witnessing this. Like, I'm just
that's
like,
why
from an observer's
that is
standpoint.
the justification within itself. Is simply to bear witness. It's up to you to continue the story, take it on to others, because I am leaving this world.
I just hope that you delete this game. Just ritualistically destroy this game. Because you're not playing it again.
No, I'm not.
Nobody should.
If I wasn't beholden to an even like stronger commitment to like the importance of gaming history, I absolutely would. But I need to hold on to it just as a reminder.
This shouldn't have been in history.
Like sometimes
we have to go back and make sure this doesn't happen.
Sometimes the reason we hold on to things is to remind ourselves not to repeat the history.
But they kind of did.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out.
Fight that's like there's a fight that is like the Gate fight.
Yeah.
But honestly, thinking back about it, not that bad. Unless you're Zero, then, go die. It's nothing he hasn't handled before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not even going to have really much of a choice in the matter for a good deal of it once we go into the next one.
That's true.
Which is so funny because chat can't see this screen anymore. But the fact that Mega Man is the one who's front and center on the cover of X7 is really fucking funny.
Yep, it sure is. Because,
Because then behind him is Zero and then not quite Zero. It's...
Yeah. And Scrappy Doo himself.
Yeah.
Axel.
Oh, God, we're going to have all of their original voices in it. Oh, man.
Mega Man A.
I can't tell you how genuinely excited I am to not have to see a 2D game for a while.
Yep.
Like,
honestly,
it's been such a grind on this 2D action platformer train, which again was nowhere near as annoying. God, it's so funny because like playing through, I don't recall a moment playing through the classic series that was as bad as I felt during this. I got close. I got close with 7 and 9 on the classic series for sure.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Was 7 that bad?
Seven's bad. Seven. I talked about this a little bit. 7 has one of the
It's not bad like this though, right?
No. That's what I'm saying. Is that 7? Yeah, 7 is really, really difficult, and 7 has one of is maybe the most annoying Wily fight in the entire classic series.
Right. I don't know it.
Yeah, it's dependent on a spring weapon that you can't aim directly, and it's the only thing that he's weak to, and he's constantly teleporting, and it sucks. And I think there might be a timer too.
Oh, really?
I think.
That's rough.
Yeah. So it's no timer. Okay. So I'm thinking of something.
Was there
else.
a timer in any of them?
Yeah, I think so. I think there is in one of the Wily fights.
Huh.
I can't be making that up from nothing. But I might be thinking of the fucking arcade games. I might be thinking of Power Fighters.
Battle and Chase. Or not Battle and Chase, the Power Battles.
I recall only in Power Fighters. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of Power. Yeah. Maybe that's where I'm getting it from.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Power Fighters does call back to like the classic Wily fights in that. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing matters anymore.
I think, yeah. I understand why you might feel disappointed coming to the same conclusion, but I mean, you can't say you didn't try, you know?
Well, yeah, no, of course. Well, like I said earlier, it's like I try to go out of my way on every one of these streams where no matter what I'm playing, try to find like a positive thing about the experience or about the game.
All right, let's go around the room and say something nice about Mega Man X6.
It ends.
Well,
that's mine.
If I had something legitimate to say, then I sure would.
Well, there you go. So there's how Voleno and I feel about Mega Man X6.
At least it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, if the game didn't have the stupid translation, I don't think I would have laughed at all at this game.
See, that's the thing, is like
if it was genuinely taking itself seriously, like it was trying to,
yeah,
then there would have been no humor in this game.
Like, you say the dialogue is cheesy, but is the dialogue cheesy, or is it just poorly translated? Like translated so bad, you know, like you can't even call it like cheesy dialogue. I feel like, because it's just all broken.
See, I would almost argue that X7 has some of the best soundtracks, but X6 soundtrack is
you said that
really,
about
really
6
good.
and I barely noticed the music in this game.
You were probably stressed, Tony. You probably didn't listen to a single thing other than enemy cues.
I think the boss theme
anything
is pretty good, and I remember jamming out slightly to Blaze Heatnik's stage. Other than that, I don't recall anything else. And I feel like one of the gate stages was a reused song from another
It was.
game. Yeah.
It was a sped up, reused Mega Man X2 final stage.
Okay.
So, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But some of the other stage themes are really good in X6, honestly. It's just, it's not even a conversation that I can engage with you, because I know you did not listen to them. No, you were busy suffering through the game. Yeah. There's not really much of a moment to like where you're not hearing constant explosions from either like the Yamar option or you running into stuff or like you dying. Like, you can't really hear the music that much.
Correct.
Unless you are just stopped and listening to the music.
All accurate.
But like, I mean, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure like distinctively X7 is like that, but worse, because everything and everyone talks.
It's kind of an assault on the senses.
Yeah. It's like I remember the sound effects being so loud in that, and the lock-on sound effect is the one you're gonna hear
Is
the
constant.
most.
Is constant.
Nearly constant.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, great
Looking
news,
forward to that.
everybody. You don't have to wait too long for that to happen.
Yeah.
Because as it stands right now, we're looking at Thursday, starting that.
Stop it. You haven't heard the best line in the series yet from X.
I mean,
When he shoots.
I've heard Zero's best line for sure,
Mm-hmm.
or at least one of them.
It is genuinely the funniest thing ever, because obviously it's PS2 now, so everybody has to talk.
Everybody has to talk. Yep.
He will charge up his Buster, and when he releases it, he says, "Stop it."
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing that 1,000 times.
Can we just actually not get X? I'm gonna
Just
be asking for him to
avoid him
leave.
for the entire game. I
Gonna
mean,
ask
hey,
him to
we
leave.
went 2 games without ever touching Zero, so
Right.
it might be possible. I'll probably figure it out.
Xless run.
Excellent run.
We've given him enough of a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's truly time for him
Like,
to sit the fuck
I think
down.
he's talked enough.
It's so fun.
And
Yeah,
he's not
God.
said a single
Not a
thing of
single
worth.
thing.
It was actually agonizing. Every single boss fight, he would call out the Maverick's name and then tell them that they're an investigator.
Yeah.
They are a whatever. He will just start expositing. What are you doing?
No, it's really
Why?
bad. It's really bad writing.
Like,
It's extremely bad writing.
really, really bad.
The
And it's just
police, that's who you are.
It's like nearly constantly the typos just, it was a game.
My favorite Mega Man line is the one where he said, "Yeah." That's all he should do. He should only be able to
Yeah.
speak. He should only be able to have binary responses. Yes, no. that would immediately make him a better character.
Yeah.
I feel like they started making the Maverick Hunters like cops in X4 onward. I don't care for that.
I mean, honestly, all that stuff Cygnus was saying at the end was a little sketch.
It was
saying.
real sketch.
I'm just saying,
It
I'm not
was-
listening to somebody in a hat shaped like that. So I'm kind of out
Yeah,
on that.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Someone who was actively working with someone like Aaliyah. She's a great
Hey,
asset
it's
to the
not her
team.
fault.
Yeah, it's not her fault.
Not her fault.
Just following orders.
Just following orders.
God, I can't believe. I can't believe they wrote
Gates
that.
orders.
I can't believe that they did that. It's so. God.
Casually talking about having to dispose of hundreds of failed experiments that they both made.
Yeah.
Both
yeah.
of them.
Yeah. Exterminating a bunch of subpar fellow robots. It's
Reploids.
not even. Yeah. No, of course they have their own word for them. Like,
Hello.
God.
It's
Oh,
a microaggression, I think.
well. I am going to macro aggressively lay down on this couch for a while, which means that I have to go.
I'm trying to think of it if I have it in me to stream. I don't know.
You need to make the decision literally in the next 30 seconds. Otherwise, I have someone else that I'm sending everybody to.
What do I have tomorrow? Actually, I don't think I have anything tomorrow. I'll finish me side tomorrow.
All right.
Just get rid of me. I don't care.
Okay. Terrific.
Put me out of my misery.
Yeah, I'm doing the same for myself.
Just
as soon as I finish you, I'm turning the gun on myself. We're gonna
Buster, hello.
Buster. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'm turning the Buster on myself, and yeah.
You really can't even do that.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm gonna
Do his
unprogram.
arms articulate that much?
Yeah, it's not kind of. Yeah, it just kind of stops like. It stops right here. Like it's just not close enough. It's just part of his continuing torment.
Oh yeah.
Even if he wanted to stop, he couldn't.
Oh boy.
Well, genuinely, thank you everyone who has been a part of this. This has been, there's a thing in show business where you're never supposed to say like something's going poorly, right? Which, you know, because you don't want to like clue the audience in that you're not having a good time. To be clear, I have been having a good time. I also recognize what a slog this game has been. So I do appreciate you guys being here, watching it, being a part of it. Honestly, it does help. It does actually help me get through some of this, seeing you all being here and goofing around and backseating the hell out of me and everything. Like it does actually help, and it does mean a lot. So thank you for being a part of this. We are going to jump right into the next one. Like,
we sure are.
It just doesn't fucking stop.
Well, it does. It's just
It does, but we have
for a bit.
Boy, do we have a thing to go through. That on, however, and Voleno and I have both admitted this to each other. It is the one that we have been looking forward to the most. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So,
Absolutely.
So most likely, this Thursday, we're going to jump into Mega Man X7. Yes, that X7. So look forward to that. If you're not a member of it already, please join the Discord, either mine or Voleno's. You can talk about Voleno's if you want more focused conversation, or you can join mine if you just want random shit to just show up in your feed. Just kind of throughout the day.
Games, after you catch up with the 80,000 messages that we send specifically in the Arknights channel per day, you can talk about those.
Actual problem.
Wish I was kidding.
No, I know. No, I have.
I will constantly talk about that game, and no one will stop me there. So if that is what you're after,
yeah,
you play that game.
I mean, honestly, that's the same reason I have my Discord. Oh, a place for me to put all of my bullshit.
Wait, I haven't counted in a while. How many messages are in that one? It is 68,853.
Well, if you want to join his Discord and get that bad boy up to a 669, you have the power to do so. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to send you guys over to Notes. They're just sweet. They're just super nice. I had the pleasure of meeting Notes while collabing with Teddy for the first time. And they are currently doing, I think, Sea of Thieves. Yeah, they're doing Sea of Thieves over with Thrimbus and Miss Clever. So just a good gang of people, and look forward truly to Notes wheezing at something. She has one of my favorite laughs, and it comes out extremely easily. So go make her laugh. Go send her some love. Say hi from me, because I'm just stopping after this. So I'm gonna order $100 worth of sushi and then just pass out. I've earned it. God damn it.
That is an idea.
That's going to do it for us. Thank you guys again. Thank you, Voleno, as always. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great night. Please go play something better than Mega Man X6, and we'll see you next time. Adios.